We are live.
We're
live.
We're live. All right, good morning. Good Friday morning as we wrap up this week. Another wonderful week. I'm here. Justin's here. John, good morning. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not too bad. How about you, Kirk?
Good. Good to see you.
You too.
President of the KMS network, doing a bang-up job.
Thank you, sir.
Sometimes they have two people on that mic and them in the fans. Really? Yeah, it happens sometimes. I've been on. I was just on there last week.
Yeah, no, I mean, we get
John was doing crack at some concert in Ohio. What was going on?
I'm in the middle of a field.
Why is your mic sound? Is it because the mic is broken?
Is it low?
I think it's because it's broken.
It is broken.
Yeah, it's broken.
I know that's what I'm saying, that's because it's broken. I'm saying.
Yeah, Steve broke the fuck out.
That sounds better. Yeah.
They were having real issues this morning.
Oh yeah.
Steve destroyed the place in there apparently.
He's a man. We'll get to him. I have my grievances. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm standing. I have two full lines of people at this festival.
I'm sure you have two lines.
Oh yeah,
no doubt about that.
Big massive one. But yeah, so I run out. I was at.
What is
where
it? Are you doing something for the? What were you doing for it?
So I work for a root beer company that was selling root beer there, and I do the social media for them and stuff.
No,
yeah,
didn't brag necessarily.
Yeah, right.
Well, you're a root beer guy, Mike?
Not particularly. No,
not Massachusetts. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Vermont. Yeah, Vermont.
Taking to Vermont,
all kinds of root beers.
I've got Stewart's in front of me, and
I could do a root beer like 4 times a year. You know, do like 3 or 4 times. I can't. What are you smiling? What the hell are you so happy about me drinking a root beer, Justin?
I like root beer.
With a big smile on your face.
Maybe you guys could get floats.
Hey, Kirk, maybe me and you could go get a root beer.
Some other trip, Justin, you and I have a root beer together. How's that?
I like that.
Okay, we'll click our glasses and we'll look at is Coleman walks away fired. What's that, Mike?
Do you ever think on your most depressed days?
Mike looks remarkably like John Rahm today, the golfer.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, today, like unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I was going for. Thank you.
Okay, well, good. Yeah, yes.
Do you ever think on your most depressed days, like think of Justin's face right there when you just simply mentioned drinking a root beer?
Makes me feel worse.
How happy he was.
It actually makes me feel worse.
He's like, oh goody, Kirk's liking a root beer.
Yeah, with IBC, is that what it is? That's a good root beer.
So.
You know, we used to have a root beer with Snapple. They had the clear root beer.
Really?
True root beer, TRU root beer.
Ooh.
Wow.
When I was in 6th grade, my parents separated for a bit. My dad lived in an apartment, a studio apartment in Arlington. It was really depressing. And we'd go see him, and we loved the true root beer that we'd get at Whitehead Pantry. Oh. And he was like, hey, take a look at this. And there's like 70 of them in there.
Oh, this looks awesome.
Yeah.
You can't do this at your mother's house.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly. It was weird. They separated, but he was always there. I remember my buddy Pete French so I guess it was in 7th grade. I remember Pete would be like, I thought they were separated. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But my dad had a little studio apartment maybe 3 miles away in Arlington. But he worked like 100 hours a week, so I don't know. What's that, Justin?
I'm just looking at the Snapple root beer. It looks good.
Clear, right?
Yes.
No longer operational.
No.
It's a shame. If they brought it back, I would be the first guy to lead the charge.
Birch beer is a big thing around us. That's usually clear. I don't know if you guys have birch beer around.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a big. It's clear though.
Why don't you do that, and then I'll fucking retweet it when you tweet it out.
There you go.
Do that. Yeah, I'll get your social media thing going.
Oh, you're the man.
What root beer is this?
It's called Parlor Root Beer.
Parlor? P-A-R-L-E-R root beer?
P-A-R-L-O-R.
L-O-R. Oh, like Parlor root beer.
Yeah,
Okay,
Parlor.
good. Parlor root beer. Good.
Yeah.
Montanti will make a deal with you for it.
Yeah, the best.
So you're at this thing.
The best fucking root beer.
The best fucking root.
Fucking best
yeah,
root
the
beer.
fucking. Yeah, they're not afraid to fucking curse. They're not fucking afraid.
Good. So what happened?
So first of all, this was the festival was at the state penitentiary. They filmed Shawshank at
Mansfield, Ohio.
Mansfield, Ohio.
I've been there with Harry. We did a tour there.
Yeah, it's funny. I found out after I got home that it was where Shawshank was filmed. I didn't take the tour.
Mike, are you surprised at all that I've been there and taken the tour in Mansfield, Ohio?
Not particularly. Actually, no.
It was. You should. Did you? You probably didn't take the tour there.
I didn't.
So the whole town they have like that's essentially a big part of the town's
it's the
industry.
only thing in the town.
They have a tour, so a bunch of stuff they filmed there. Not just that, but like the bank where Andy goes in and does the stuff at the end. Stuff like there's a whole bunch. So they give you a tour. I actually really enjoyed it in the old prison. It was pretty great. Mansfield, Ohio, good spot.
Yeah, so I mean, you know where that is. It's the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere. It's great.
So basically, I mean, even Justin knows. I messaged him on Monday of that week.
Justin knows.
Yeah, my reliable source. I messaged
Gotten
him
back to Justin.
but I was trying to get people to run this thing the whole time. And
Mike
I
and
had
the
a guy,
Minifans.
Mike and the Minifans, and I had a guy that was ready to go.
Who's that?
My guy Fax. He's doing good lately.
I like him. He's
Yeah,
the
I
guy
like
who
Fax.
sounds like Roan, right?
Yeah, kind of. He does.
I like
He sounds
him.
just
He's
like
nice,
Roan.
yes. No one watching the show right now essentially knows what we're talking about.
No,
I always forget that, but who cares? Go ahead. So Fax is ready to go.
Yeah, I get a message 5 minutes before, hey, things with my kids are going, fucked up and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, fuck. I'm in the middle of basically a field in Ohio, no service.
Right.
The only internet I have is the Wi-Fi our actual cash registers are running on.
Man is just trying to tweet out root beer.
I'm just trying to post some fucking root beer.
That's all.
And so basically, I get a message from him. I have to run out. I get my friend Vodka, who thankfully came and saved the day for me. And then
Wonderful guy.
real wonderful guy. I mean,
He's all right. I don't. He hates me. I don't hate him.
Yeah, and then shit hits the, and I started that thing off, and I just snapped on it because
I heard
I
you were very
had
upset.
so many people that week being like, "Yeah, I'm good to go," and then weeks before, the day before, like, you know what?
Mike looks knowingly. He's been in that. He's been in that
It could
position.
break a man.
And what kills you is
Mike
like,
almost tried fencing once. He was so upset about it.
Manners, I don't care about the time difference.
yeah, I did some fencing and I calmed right down.
Oh, are you a desk? Are you a desk?
Listen, I had the desk lined up.
Who's up this week? Do we have people for tonight?
Oh yeah, so I mean,
no
we'll
problem,
get to
yeah,
that part after this, but I had all these people. What kills me is like people lining themselves up and then not doing it. I've had that weeks on and weeks out, so I finally just got to the point where I was like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers! If you're gonna tell me blah blah blah." So it ends up after my little rant, I accidentally hit end show. Bad move.
That's okay.
Take two. You came on. Justin came on. I heard it was actually a really good
Pretty
show.
good,
So
yeah.
shout out me as the network CEO. Gave you not one but two Mike and the Minifans last week.
Shout out me
Wow.
as a magnanimous and hands-off leader. I never give you any shit, do I? Never.
You have been on Menner's Minifan Network 10 times more than I
If anybody asks me to go on, generally I go on.
I never
Yeah,
ask
nobody-
you for anything.
Whatever,
So
I'm happy to help. I
found,
appreciate the support.
Yeah. No,
I was
but-
because Kirk texted me
Yeah.
to try to get the link and everything like that. So Kirk's like waiting backstage, and I'm like in the chat, and I'm texting you. I'm like, please, whoever
Let
is in
Kirk
charge
in.
of this, let him in. And I think Kirk at one point you texted me, "What the fuck?" And I was
I'm Kirk
"There's-
Minahan.
I know there was nothing.
a little weird.
I was like, "Please."
The only
check
person that
backstage.
could let you in was me, and I'm standing in the middle
I just wanted
of
to kick off that
Mansfield.
Jay idiot, and then
Yeah.
I'm fucking screaming this vodka guy. It was fun. I like him. He's a passion. I like if you hate me, as long as you're
Oh, I love that.
not reaching out to Billy Tibbetts, then we're all good. So vodka's fine by me. That's the sneakers.
That's the
by way.
threshold.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he went after you. Some people
yeah,
get,
I don't care.
I
I got
get
no
here
problem.
and I pussy right up.
I got no
can't
problem
say
with
shit.
that.
So
The other thing with my dad that time was, I remember we went down to the Cape to go see my aunt and uncle, my dad's sister, my aunt Teresa and my uncle Joe, still alive, great people. Just saw them not long ago. And my dad and mom were separated, and for some reason, my dad on a Saturday just broke out this like green leisure suit,
Interesting.
like he was like ready to go. And
Like
I was
a thing he wouldn't normally wear.
fucking never. I don't know where he got it from. I remember I was like, what the? I was probably 10. No, so I was in 12 or 13. I remember being down there and like, I remember my cousin Maddie was like, why is your dad wearing that? We were playing baseball. I was like, I don't know. It's really weird.
He's a new man.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Papa's old bull.
That was the only time I ever saw my mom and dad make out was during that process too.
Wow.
Because I'm sure they were going to therapy. I'm sure the therapist was like, you guys have to be, doing that whole thing.
Interesting.
I saw them make out like, I was like, this is like growing pains parents make out. Like, he's got his tongue in her mouth. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, yes.
FYI, Menners was just calling me. I don't know why.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
He's calling you? Does
I
that
don't
happen
know
ever?
why. No.
Why do you have his number?
When I had went on the show,
Oh. Does he know you're on?
I assume.
I wouldn't be shocked if Menners calls her at 9:20 every day.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Do you think the therapist ever like recommended your mom maybe help your father out in other ways? I know you said he's never.
Jesus.
Orally?
Wow,
maybe?
that was
Yes.
cool to ask.
Yeah.
That was
He's
a weird-
never.
I don't know. I don't know if that came up. No pun intended. I don't know if it was ever part of the conversation. I don't see them talking about that. Maybe. I
You never
don't know.
walked in on something like that?
I never did. Ryan said he did.
Yeah.
I never did. Yeah, I never did. But yeah, famously, my mom never performed oral sex on my dad.
It's fucking
Wow.
crazy.
And I wonder what my dad, he loved musicals. Like, I don't know. Like, was he gay? I don't know. I wonder sometimes. I mentioned
Well,
to
there
my
was a
therapist
caller.
not that long ago.
Really?
He would shovel mulch and listen to Les Mis.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's straight
All right,
and gay
that's
at the
gay.
same time. The shoveling mulch is straight. It's almost like he's battling himself,
There's a thing of that time though, like we were talking about with like Rickles the other day. They were showmen back then.
That's
It
true.
wasn't fully gay.
Right, yeah, they would do like these, like, right, like, it wouldn't have been that surprising in Mad Men if, like, those guys had done, like, a
Yeah.
barbershop quartet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Sal was gay.
Like
He was. That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
was it like a punishment where it's like if I want to listen to Les Mis, I have to be doing something to offset it.
I don't know, but he would be sitting there, he'd have the trunk of the BMW full with mulch, and he'd be, So I don't know.
Maybe he never knew you knew that he was listening to it, and he's up there.
Oh
right
no,
now.
you
He's
crazy?
Like,
You think my dad didn't let me do the? I was doing the fucking mulch next to him.
Oh,
we
there
go
you
the
go.
whole. This is the whole fucking seat, the whole play.
Yeah.
You and Colin could have a lot in common.
That's true.
Closeted fathers.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe they slept together.
Interesting.
I was saying. I
He's
didn't
your brother.
lovers for 20 years. I don't think it works that way, Mike.
Did he ever?
I know.
Maybe. Who knows? If Dave's my brother, I will kill myself. That vodka guy, I'll call his bluff if Dave turns to my brother. What's that, Justin?
Did you ever hear your dad like talk with his friends about like hot actresses or? Be like,
No,
oh,
quite
she's
the opposite. I remember one time my great friend Matt Quinn and I were down in Florida, and my parents were there. We were there. I was there for work for like doing freelance stuff. And we got in the elevator. My parents were staying at this like resort. We got in the elevator, and literally like the most attractive woman Matt and I we've ever seen in our life, like not even close, came in like a little bikini. And my dad never broke it. He never looked at her. But I think it was also because your kid's there.
Sure.
Yes.
Like if I was with Harry, I don't know.
You never want to have the horny dad.
No,
It's the worst, but you hear it like sometimes at like a cookout or something.
Your dad's talking about this?
Hits on her.
They're just talking about like some actress or something.
Bubba's talking about some actress. Who the hell's your dad talking about? What actress is he talking
I don't know.
about?
He'll be talking with his friends and he'll be like, he'll get
Yeah,
into
well,
like 80s
yeah.
cool guy, and I'm like, oh, this
Fuck
is,
that. I want to hit that pussy. what are they saying?
That Tony Catan's a real piece of ass.
Like, what is he
Yeah, he'll just be like,
Pam Dauber is really spinning my
He'll
wheels.
just be like, oh yeah, you've never seen 16 Candles, brother? And I'm like, oh,
Molly
ugh.
Ringwald?
What?
I don't
She was
know.
like 15 of this. She was like a
I
teenager.
don't know. He'll talk about some movie.
That's a genetic thing.
What are you talking about?
It's a disease.
Yeah.
That's just blow, you blow your whistle when that happens? You get
thought
uncomfortable? Boy, Justin's fake voice breaking the other day was one of those.
No, that was real. That was very real.
It was almost worse than Gus bringing that fucking plate up.
That was
so
real.
bad.
I screamed as loud as I could. Hurt my voice, and then it got better in a couple days.
Okay, well, let's focus on. Good. We'll get to that in a second. So my main takeaway from this week, as we wrap up a usual fun and frivolous week, is I think I'm down on my first producer I ever hired, and Justin's not technically is the last producer. He's always been here. The most recent producer I sort of hired, Coleman. I just can't. We'll start with Coleman. I don't think I gave the Ted Sellers thing enough attention.
Yeah.
I thought about. So I saw somebody tweet this yesterday. I didn't even think of this. What if like Ted like really had to go to the bathroom?
I thought that was kind of the point of like him. What if?
What if he had to take a piss, even just a piss?
I don't know enough about. Can Ted go out alone though?
He's got brittle bones. If he was up on the bar,
Yes.
he was up on the seat, like the bar seat.
You would have had to ask someone to get his.
Yeah.
Definitely, right? You've been
Yes.
around him. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of Justin.
That's what I was just saying. So like Justin, like all I have is that image of Ted's little legs and Justin's big arms carrying him.
Ted's arms are bigger than Justin's.
Yeah, Ted's ripped. But
Ted could have just maybe put his arms on the ground. And
Oh,
just
yeah.
walk
yeah, like one of those guys.
like to the bathroom. Yeah, no, I know. I'm like, this is like, it's almost like a serial killer. Like Coleman left the wheelchair right where
Insane.
like Ted could see it while I had to piss. It was like it's torturing him.
Yeah, I think he's a. I don't know if rude is the right word, but like a thoughtless.
That's an hour and 40 minutes. He said, right?
That's
By the way,
insane.
Ted like just buried Coleman yesterday. Like he was holding that story. He was waiting for. He got his kill yesterday because Coleman's never gonna recover from that. The social media, everyone fucking hates him.
So in previous suspensions, it's always been like everyone at first is like, "Yep,
Then the
we
turns.
get it," and then it's kind of like, "Hey, Kirk's kind of a fucking asshole."
Right.
Like Steve, Steve's done all this. Gus, he's bullying Gus. I've never seen it where it's like, I haven't seen a single.
Flame gets hotter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's bad. That's just
It's just a dick move.
bad.
But my thought on Coleman, I don't know enough about him to know if this is going to be true or not. But I think hearing all of this, hopefully, like he's like, fuck, am I an asshole? Am I rude?
I
all
don't
the
know
time?
about that.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I think he's in trouble. I think he's in trouble.
Can you learn to be like a
He's a
caring
rich
person?
boy. He's a rich boy. He
Yeah,
is a
so
rich
was I. I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't leave a kid in a guy for an hour.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if the guy was like not disabled. Like
Clearly, his parents babied him.
Oh yeah, he's
Yours
pampered.
didn't.
he has two truly weird children too. Like the Coleman kid's just weird. So I don't know. Like I don't know what to like. Now I just don't like the guy. I always liked him.
I just think he grew up in an environment where no one would ever bring up to him that was,
Yeah, but he went to school. He lived in the world.
You live your, but this is a weird world.
But he
now,
went to
where
BC. He went to- but he
nothing
lived-
you do is wrong.
But he went to places like you should know. Like if you went to college or high school, hung with other guys, that's just basic. You don't leave a guy alone for an hour and 40 minutes who's in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah.
And even if he weren't, that's rude.
Well, no, but at least the guy could then fucking get up if he had to go to the bathroom or go for a walk or whatever.
It's just
Ted can't do anything.
Your morality should jump in at a certain. I don't think Coleman has that morality that jumps.
I don't
in
either.
where
I thought
it's
he
like-
did. I thought everybody did.
I know if that was me, after 15 minutes, I'm texting
Yeah.
Ted like, I'm on my way. Like,
I do
are you
rush it,
okay?
yeah.
Do you think that's the first time Coleman stood a guy up at a bar, though?
No, I was stood up at Hooters. He stood me up at Hooters for
He's a
an hour.
serial
Just
killer.
disabled, whether it's physical or mental. He leaves them at the he leaves them at the bar. But Coleman has an issue with time. And I was talking. Well, we talked about some with Dave yesterday on Unnamed, and then I was talking to Jeff a little bit about it yesterday as well. And I'm like, you just can't cure that. That doesn't. You either have that or you don't. Like I think he's just going to be. And I think it's going to
This is
be
a crossroads for him. Like
I think it's gonna
was
be
a
at,
sleepy guy before. This is a crossroads, I think.
Maybe. I think we're going to be at some, whether it's on this trip somewhere, some fucking, hopefully it's at a Red Robin in, wherever, Minnesota. I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to dinner. We're meeting in the lobby at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock means 6 o'clock. And if he shows up at 6 o'clock in 2 seconds, he's on his own. Like he's gone. He's fired. You find your way home. You figure out transportation. Like you're done.
I think you'll have a pretty good idea by the end of that. I think that will clear all this. If he's there, if you say 6 o'clock and he's there at 5:30 for
Right.
everything.
Yeah,
then
but
that's-
I disagree though. I get what you mean, but that's right away. 8 weeks from now, is he still going to 18 weeks? Because this is a permanent time thing.
That's
Like,
the
he never-
problem with laziness. It's like
It comes back.
for 2 weeks. He'll probably show up right. It's
Right.
like you have to look at this stuff 6 months from now because every day a minute gets probably
Yeah,
knocked
it's
out.
like,
I do think
Justin's illness.
but
Like
he's
it can go away
24.
for a
He
day
can-
or two, but you always want to look.
It will show something though, because literally the Friday before he got suspended, you were like, "You're going to be late. You're late for everything," and the next day he was late.
But he hadn't been. Yeah, he hadn't been suspended at that point, right?
But that's what I'm saying. He's like, maybe this kicked him in the ass, where he's like,
We'll find out.
Fuck, I'm really.
But my thing is, if he does a great job on this trip, like that doesn't mean it doesn't prove anything to me. A year from now, if we have this conversation and he hasn't done anything, then I lift the ban.
right.
A year.
So my worrying is that 3 months from now, he's been good. He's been, working hard, doing all this. Things aren't it's not a topic of conversation.
That's what I'm saying. We're right. It's like everything else.
And
When it goes away,
I like Justin worrying about that.
he worries.
Holding his robe
Praise on it.
closed at night.
Praise
Like,
on it.
And it's like then it's a random show or it's a random event. He shows up a minute late.
That's what I'm saying.
And he thinks in his mind well, Kirk's not actually going. But
Oh no, he's fired.
yes,
If he doesn't, that's on him.
yeah,
He's
no.
fired. He's dead. It's over. He's
You have
done.
to do everything starts an hour before it actually starts from
Yeah.
here on
Right.
out.
Yeah, and the suspension is lifted at the end of the show today.
Wow.
He can.
back.
He is eligible to show activities. I think he's welcome to join Justin at the Ray Bourque event tomorrow night.
oh yeah,
Oh.
it's his room.
That's true. That's a good point. What time does it start at? If he's late for that,
7 o'clock,
you have to tell me that.
of course.
Like that's your job. I know you don't want to be a rat. Well, you rat him out the
Justin's
first time.
I think he's more.
Justin's the reason for all this.
But you did your job. So are you picking? Do you imagine you'll pick him up, or did you meet him there last time?
I'll
or-
probably meet him there.
Okay. All right. Okay. What time does it start at?
Starts at 7, but last time we got there right at 6:45, and we got an okay seat. I want to get
What time do you want to be there?
front
At?
row. Probably 6.
6 o'clock is when you're there. That's 6 o'clock. Not around 6.
At the Bourque.
6. Right?
Yes.
So Coleman, 6 o'clock, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So if he's later than 6 o'clock, that's 6:00:00.
Yes.
Not 6:00:02.
Oh, we're going by seconds.
Yes. Oh, his second late is late. Second late's late.
Good.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. So let me know.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Good.
I've lost jobs because I've been late to jobs before. He's a young man, and this is a big turning point. You could change it here. You're 24.
That's
You
true.
could
He's young.
easily
He's
change
young.
it.
I agree with that. He can. I do think he can change that.
It's waking up. You know?
Mike's like a child. He's like an idealistic
There's a lot.
child.
There's a lot of guys that I knew in college that would wake up at fucking noon every
I
day that
still
have
do it.
regular jobs now.
Yeah. He's just not built like that.
Yeah.
He's not built. This isn't a hard job.
Well, no.
It's a fucking
He's
gift.
a podcast producer.
But he's
Jesus
a
Christ.
kid. He doesn't he hasn't had to have another job. So
Which is-
that isn't gonna work. Where
that's
there's
the-
some
but
guy
Red flag,
paving
red
street
But the other
right
thing is
now.
he doesn't. Right. The other thing, John, is he doesn't need this job, financially.
Well,
That's
no,
so.
yeah.
If he gets fired, he'll just leave. He'll go back. Live with his parents for a while. The money's not. That's another thing. It's not that important to him.
Parents pick up that car payment.
Yeah, definitely. He's a DMV or whatever he was. So it's I don't know. I saw the poll on the KMS Twitter. Go vote if you'd like. Which is worse? Can't be like Park or Ted. Ted's like 90-10. Ted is worse from a human perspective. It's not worse from a job perspective, but
Right.
I voted, yeah.
I voted for Ted. It's worse, but if he was always on time and he just blew off Ted, it'd be kind of like mean but sort of funny for the show. Like if he was always on time, it'd be like he'd be on the air and be like, "Why are you fucking asshole?" It'd be content. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like he's a prick, but you could talk about it.
Right.
Now
What
it's
did
just
he do for that hour and 40 minutes?
that's the other
I
question.
Need to know.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. Like, and that's what kills me about it, because it's like you have a guy that, like, that's one of your soldiers waiting for you in war. You're just diddly daddling around, and like if someone found out he was playing video games, he should be executed in the street.
It's a very rude thing. It means you just don't respect
Yeah,
people's
exactly.
time. Like I had a buddy in high school that lived maybe 10 minutes from me, and if he was picking me up, he'd literally text me and be like, "I'm on my way." And I'd be sitting there on my front porch, like, "Oh, he's 10 minutes away. I'll go," and it would be like an hour and a half, legitimately.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, this is just someone that doesn't give a fuck about my time.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, like the thing with Justin with Madam Web or whatever. He hasn't done it with me, Coleman, but you know,
Well,
he
that's
does it with
actually
everybody
worse.
else. You know,
Like, it's the people you can just visually see now. You don't respect this person, but you do respect. That's actually worse.
it's not
to
gross. I mean, yeah, you treat the
that-
so-called little people or the little person like that. That's not, you know. And
Yeah.
Ted's like the nicest guy. Like, dude,
Yeah.
of all the people, like if he did it to
So is Justin. That's fucked up.
And also, like,
Justin's fine.
my thing is, it's like
Discord.
you really can't like look down upon anyone in this world. Like you
I
look,
can.
you-
I mean,
well,
I-
I'm not talking
sure, I
you.
do,
I'm
yeah.
talking. You look up at one person, and then everyone else is the
Thank
same.
you.
When you go up,
You hear
to,
that, Mike?
Sure.
Thank
when
you.
you go up, to,
Thank you.
take notes, Mike.
Why is this about me?
Yeah, pussy.
Well, you're next, Mike. You're next. You're next. You're next.
But the meanest thing I've ever done, I think, in my entire life was before Soccer
kid.
won.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that was
Good.
Soccer
Socko won.
won
The
when
meanest thing you've ever done.
when
the Aquaboggin story again?
Yes.
Okay, we've told this 3 times this week.
Yeah, it's just
It wasn't that big of a deal. I
was
think he got
poignant.
over it. Yeah, I think he's over it. But Mike, of course, was linked with Ted at that show.
That's right. Yes.
Forever.
Quite a
you know,
performance.
running buddies, film buddies, you know. I'm surprised you're taking Coleman's side over Ted in this, Mike.
I'm not taking Coleman's side. I'm
you
saying
are.
it's incredibly. I'm saying
Did you
it's
say Justin or no?
I'm saying it's.
Yeah, that's very surprising.
Liar.
You're a fucking monster.
I'm saying it's incredibly rude. I think it'll be interesting to see if he learns from hearing.
It sounds
this
like you're
for 2
predicting,
weeks.
you're putting your balls on the table. You're predicting he will be a different man.
I hope so. Yeah.
That's not a prediction. You said you hope.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not predicting anything.
Will he
I
have
hope
will
so.
he have this job 6 months from today?
Yes.
Julie,
No.
John,
Yes.
Justin.
yes.
I think he's doing
2-2.
good as a producer.
Yeah, but that's not the
I
point.
know, that means
he could be the
nothing
greatest
to you,
producer
trust me,
ever.
I know.
That was 3-1. We all said yes, except for this broad.
Justin said yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I say no.
This traitor.
I would hope
changed
so,
my
but I
mind.
just don't
Why would
think
you hope
so.
so?
Well, because I like Coleman.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
guess. Yeah, I like Coleman. Doing that to Ted is like something a bad person does.
yes.
That's just like cruel. It's
He
crazy.
just doesn't give
I know
a
he's
fuck. And like people that didn't have to work for their, stuff. I don't know.
I don't know.
well said, Julie. Go
I
ahead.
never hold that. I never hold your.
Can't believe people rip her. It's almost hard to believe.
You know,
I'm
you win
team.
some, you lose some.
What's
I
her
don't want to
name?
bury him.
Gia? Was it? No. Who was it?
Gia.
Yeah, the one you attacked. Jeez.
I'm sorry. That was a moment of passion. She was in your face, and
It's a game. It's a game.
Fuck you.
The other one is Steve, and I don't know what to do. Like I can't. Like I said, I can't be mad at Steve though. It's impossible for me to be mad at Steve, but it's
I'm
just
kind of mad because I bought a ticket to that dumb show.
I'm infuriated by
you
it.
bought the ticket for that,
Yes.
John?
No,
Oh,
I didn't. Fuck no. I'm a guy who Steve was always.
John's
fucking-
fired up today, Mike.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Hey, he's not in here that often. He's gotta be.
2 big lines this morning. No, I was pissed about it. It's like Steve's a guy who's always suspicious about Minifans, like people who are doing Minifan content, and every chance he gets, he's like, "Yeah, I'll rob every Minifan I can."
At least
I
he's upfront about it, though.
I was just gonna say, I respect him about that.
He doesn't lie. He's just like, yeah, I'm trying to rip you guys off. So he initially said this to me, like a few weeks ago. He's like, hey, I want to do a screening of my thing around Saco that weekend. So I was like, oh, cool. Like you have like a little screen. You're gonna have like some people and show your movie. I didn't think he was doing it at the drive-in movie theater the night before. And charging $100 for that. It's just insane. But the thing that I have to admit, the thing that really chaps my nuts is the bonus thing. That does piss me off. Mike knows I bonused him $5,000
Yeah.
for half a year in 2019.
That's
Pretty nice.
I mean, he might not think it's enough. 2020, like I said, there was a pandemic. He got a raise and I think a little bonus.
He was making $100,000.
Yeah, and then 2021 he left in the middle of the year. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
But he seems still mad about it.
Well, let me toss this at you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it seems like you always enjoyed when Steve was an asshole to the callers.
Yes.
And the first few times he came in, he would be like confrontational with you, and you would find it fun. Is he doing like a character?
Do you feel like he's doing it too much now? Because
It felt like
I felt like that in
character.
Portland backstage too.
Yeah,
it felt
like-
very.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Yeah, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was too. And I mean, listen, I'm just never gonna. He's always gonna be my guy. I'm always gonna have his back. But something's. I don't know what's going on.
He was. That's true. He wasn't breaking character backstage at all.
No,
like
but
he
it
was
just
the same
feels
guy.
like he's, like,
but it does
full
feel
on-
like he's doing a thing.
Like I don't know what I'm supposed to like. What was I supposed to? I don't like. He was making $100,000. He left. He left like right after the case ended. I didn't get bonus for the case.
It was before.
I didn't get a fucking dollar for it. We were getting 1 million views a week. So I mean, I don't know.
So he responds to the show clip of Mike saying he got $5,000. So after risking my life and carrying firearms to defend Kirk's all over meth country, literally knocking on the door of a serial killer, it should have been at least double. Good point, Blind Mike.
I think he's trying to be funny there. I think.
Also,
yes.
a good point. You asked me a question. I said yes. You couldn't hear me on the phone.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so I don't quite know what's going on with Steve. I love Steve. Steve's, I'll always have Steve's back. But I'm confused. I don't quite know what's going on. He seems. If you remember when he told us he was leaving that day, the three of us were here, Mike.
Yeah.
And he mentioned at that point he didn't get a bonus, like in the middle of that thing. Somebody pointed out to me yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, at first it was the middle of a year, and he left the show. I don't really know what he's mad about, but I mean, he is taking the Minifans over. If it was anybody else, he's taking them over his knee and just sticking his finger in their ass with this $100
Which I respect.
Sure, I
Like,
guess.
don't
But I
get me
mean,
wrong,
but it's putting people in a position. I don't know. I mean, obviously go if you want to go, but I don't know. What do you think, Justin?
I think the worst part was him being like, Mike, you want to do Mike
Yeah,
and the
I
Minifans
hate
without
that.
like going through you
Right.
or like 'cause, like
Anything.
Mike and the Minifans is like it's technically like you're at a bar, you're gonna buy some drinks or whatever, but it's a free event. It's kind of like get together like the
Oh, yeah.
He also doesn't want me doing that.
No.
He just knows Minifans.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mike's not doing that.
So it's gonna go from it was supposed to go from Mike and the Minifans. So we're gonna be talking about I don't know
This or whatever.
Coleman, whatever. The whole thing. Sacco. I'm sure some drama will come up. Then it's going to go to a Q&A with the main wire
Yeah.
about
It just doesn't make any
the
sense.
triad weed
Yeah. No, we won't be
into
doing
the
that.
movie.
Yeah, we will not. We won't be doing that. But he can.
I think the $5 off promo was also just
Classy. I
Such a
thought.
dick
fucking.
shot.
That is.
But that's what I mean. I think he's doing a bit, and he might be like Dice. We've lost him into the character now.
Yeah, I think. But this is the first time I've really, because there are people who've always hated Steve, but then there are people who defend Steve. This is the first time I was like, everyone's like, "Geez, what an asshole."
Yeah.
Social media wise, it seemed like that was the consensus. I don't know,
Yeah.
Jess, if you saw that or John.
It was 100%.
Yeah, like-
The one I liked was a guy who was like newer to the show. He said he didn't listen while Steve.
Yeah.
He's like, why is he being such an asshole?
That's the thing. Like Steve, ever since I dealt with him day one, has been an asshole. It is what it is. He's,
it's great.
He's a great guy, but he's an asshole,
Yes.
and that's fine. But
Yeah.
it's like after that, he gets here, he's like, I didn't know how to fucking produce and blah blah. It's like you built this studio. You should be
That felt
honored to
bittish
do
to me,
that.
though.
That's what I'm saying. If you went back and listened to like 2019, 2020, he wasn't like that.
No.
Where he's
No.
like in your face and confrontational.
I think he thinks. I don't mean this like in the. I think he thinks we're like equals or something.
He thinks like this
yeah,
is like
I
a
think-
minor league team, and now
Yeah.
he's up in the big leagues, and he could. I hate that.
I mean, good
hate
for
that.
him, but like, then don't do it. If you don't want to do the show, like I always say to everybody, don't do it. I don't care. If he thinks he's doing us a favor, like he's not. Like the show kind of comes to a halt when he's here. I like it, but it's like doesn't do me any favor.
This is what I'm talking about with the bit thing. Like I couldn't tell if he was kidding when he mentioned the State Theater thing, where he's like, that was obviously about me. You know,
I think he was kidding because we were texting about it. I think.
Okay.
I think. But I don't even know anymore. He's like,
Right.
he's fully in character. He's deep in character.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can't be mad. It's impossible for me to stay mad at Steve. It's just not going to happen. But it's just annoying. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
But he's like that, and then after the show, he's like, "Hey, see you later, Mike." Like he's normal.
Yeah.
He
I
goes
talked
back
about
to
Sci for
normal.
like 15 minutes after.
Yeah.
So like the bonus thing that I hate shit like that where it's just like you're making the fucking $100,000 to produce this fucking podcast. Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And by the way, typical fucking lib baby asking for a bonus. Like just wants his free money handout like the main wire
Money,
government
please.
fucking government fucking
But also like years later.
boondoggle.
Like
It was like 5 years ago.
Say it when it happened.
We did, but I mean, it was when he was leaving.
Yeah, that's
He was only here for 2 years, and one of those years he got for half a year he got a $5,000 bonus.
Carried me through. It was like a quarter of what I was making.
Yeah, right.
Carried me through the year and a half.
It was half a year, right? It was 2019.
Yeah. It was the winter of
Actually, I remember.
December 20.
I actually remember.
I think we got it
Justin.
in February.
Yeah, I remember,
Next
Justin.
year.
I was with Kate. We were having dinner before the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
2019.
There you go.
and Steve, and that's when you.
I got a text from Erica saying, "Hey, how much do you think you want to bonus these guys?" It was that night, and I said, "Oh, let's do this," and she said, "Great," and that was it. You know, it was not. You know, I don't.
She said, "Screenshot this text."
Yeah, right. But Steve doesn't remember that stuff. But you know, he's doing. It's like Jerry. Like when I break up with these guys, Steve's doing what he wants to do now.
Right.
Do I think it's boring? Yeah, but it's not for me. But he thinks this show's boring. I want him to do really well. You know, I've heard reports a documentary, by the way, is 46 minutes,
Jesus.
which is so great. I hope it's like 12 minutes.
It said from 8 to 9:30.
Is that including the Q&A?
No, the Q&A is from 7 to 8, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So all right, maybe
And
he
you're
sneaks,
getting half of it, you said then, too? Or
Maybe
you
he's showing
get
it
the full
twice.
thing?
maybe he's doing a sneak peek like Clemmer.
Yeah.
Big screen. But Steve's like, yeah, he was telling me after, he's like, the problem is we have like the special screening and some of these people are paying big bucks for it, so I need to charge more. I'm like,
It says from 7 to 10, actually.
that's a whole night. You know.
Do you think he made that price up the second he was asked that question here? Or
No, it was already being sold.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I was. If it was Price is Right, I would have said $20 because I would think
That's
Steve.
fair.
But you know what, Steve? You know what? Steve learned some things from me, like but what he learned from Howie was how to gouge the fucking suckers.
How much is
That's what he did.
How much is if you go to Saco Drive-In tonight,
$30, maybe $25.
probably
Something like that, yeah.
probably 30, and it's probably a double feature, right?
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Saco guy gave up a whole night for that.
That's what that's insane.
Didn't we have to negotiate with this guy for a night or no?
Yeah, it was
No,
like
it's September though. He was like totally okay.
Well, this is
with.
that Aquaboggan guy.
I'm starting to
though.
hate this guy.
This is
Why?
He may be on the list. Is he a Minute fan or no?
No.
Oh, good. He's next then. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He's next. Yeah.
Oh, he's a nice
We're gonna
guy.
get that same letter from.
what movie?
The fucking driving fucking screen falls on him. What's that?
There's no way. There's no way there has to be like a big movie out that weekend then.
September.
No.
I think they're bumping a huge Marvel movie for
Deadpool?
Steve's. So maybe Steve is a Marvel character in there. I don't know. Who knows?
He'd be a good bad
Oh yeah, what's playing tonight there, Justin? They probably give you a couple.
It's
movies.
crazy. A Marvel movie might be
Oh,
playing
it's
the
definitely
next.
Deadpool.
A Marvel movie
yeah,
might be playing the
Wolverine,
next
yeah.
night, and that's $30, and Steve is charging $100.
We charge. I mean, like I said, we charge a lot too, no question.
But the idea is if you charge $100, it's because 5 people get in a car.
Yeah,
Which a documentary doesn't seem like it has the same vibe. It's not a
like I
I
party.
said, we
Can't
do the
even
show,
compare
and it's a
it.
night. People are there for 5 or 6 hours. We go and see everybody. We have fun. We work for it. So I mean, it's also we've built it. It's a little stolen valor. Like he's just taking my audience, which is what
Twisters and If.
Oh yeah,
You can get a ticket
who's
for.
calling you now, Julie?
Former coworker.
Just turn your phone.
You should
He's
answer
on
it.
silent.
You should take the call.
It's $25.
How'd we hear it then?
It's vibrating, I guess.
$25.
Heightened senses.
That's a good deal. The double feature,
Twisters and If.
you can't beat that.
Is If the Imaginary Friend movie?
Yeah, the John Krasinski movie, the one but Ryan Reynolds is in that.
You
one.
saw Twisters, right?
Yeah, it was all right.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was okay. Deadpool maybe this weekend. We'll see. I don't know.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it's-
She's in it.
No, recommended it. She's besties with Ryan Reynolds.
Taylor Swift has no like regular friends. It's such a knock on her.
That life
She
must
does.
suck.
She does.
She does?
She doesn't. Every time I see her, she's with a famous person, Justin. Maybe out there's a normal guy who might be right for her.
That's right. Maybe like, I don't know, like a podcast producer.
That's the joke. She'll sing a song about waiting around in the pool. That's a video. You're just chasing her and you guys are going around in circles.
Walk to Bubba's.
How would she do? Would she be? Could she hang with you guys or no?
Hang with us? Absolutely.
Yeah,
She
she'd
would
be all
love
right.
Mark.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be great.
Hot dogs. How would she get along with your parents?
I think she'd get along good with my parents.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
She cool with the one bathroom?
Bubba hates Taylor Swift.
I'm sure she.
Would she have a problem watching her boyfriend take a shit out in the yard while she's showering? Or
I'm
no?
still not over that.
How would America react if, the cover of...
That's the movie. Wasn't that Owen Wilson and Jennifer Lopez a couple of years ago? Wasn't that some movie where she was like a famous singer? He was like a normal guy.
Yeah.
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 I think it was
all right.
Owen Wilson, though.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, he did try to kill himself also.
That's fair.
But yeah. Oh, that'd be the greatest story of all time. I think it'd be the best Taylor Swift move ever.
She's dating him?
Justin Trudell.
How would the Swifties react? Positively?
They
you
would
think,
love.
Justin?
Oh, they would
They would
love him.
love
The
him.
big
Yeah.
wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how happy he is. Right
That'd be awesome. That'd be great. Oh, dating the most famous rich woman in the world? That'd be pretty
yeah, that's what I'm
What's
saying.
better, the idea of that or Kirk drinking a
Would you
nice
leave the
root
show
beer?
if you
Yeah,
dated
would
her?
you leave the shit?
Well, no, not at all.
Okay, good.
I think
No,
you
because
should
like
go
if I
out-
leave the show, then I'm not myself, and she
Right.
fell in love with me.
That's
Right.
beautiful.
She knows
wow.
that I
But
love-
would you
I
try
love
and, like, get her-
That's a good line
That's
in the
real
song.
love.
Would you try and put her like on the show, and would you try and integrate her with the show? I don't want any
She
part
has
of
a
that.
network show.
I don't want any part of that.
She really doesn't do. she doesn't
Taylor's
really
in
do
again.
things
She can do a
with, like-
network show if she wants, I guess.
She doesn't really like do things.
Yeah, her and
with,
Kane
like,
could do a
her-
show together, I guess.
People are like, God,
This
Taylor
week on
and
Mike
Mayo.
Mike and the Minute
fuck?
Fan.
Oh, another terrible. Oh, it's another Taylor Wednesday with Mutt. Christ.
How many times is Fax and Taylor Swift gonna be on?
Maybe Taylor Swift will be after Ray Bourque. Maybe Mutt can introduce her.
Oh,
She's had not 5, not 6, 7 #1 albums. You guys want to give it up for a Grammy winner?
I said.
Big knife, big. Are you excited to see Coleman tomorrow, Justin?
Yeah, no, it should be. I'm excited.
Back in New Hampshire with Coleman.
That's
Does he
right.
know he's going to this yet, or
I
is
mean,
he
I
finding
haven't-
out right
He's
now?
listening.
When he wakes up, he'll
It
know.
depends, yeah.
I haven't communicated with him about it, but I'm sure if he listens to the show and I say I'm going, the natural instinct would be, hey,
Once the show ends, you can text him and ask him.
yes.
If I put a gun to your head, Mike, a gun in your fucking mouth, and said, "What was Coleman doing during those 80 minutes?" What would you say?
Oh, the
kidding
80 minutes
aside,
with
yeah.
Ted?
Yeah,
Um,
that's a long fucking time.
napping, probably, would be my first guess.
Just went to his place and took a nap.
Possibly playing video games, yeah.
I think video games
I
would be
think
the.
a shower.
If Sharkman had the bets, I think video games would be the big favorite. Shower's 2
But
minutes.
that's also
10
worse.
minutes.
He seems like
80 minutes.
No,
He
he's
seems like a
long
nap guy.
shower guy.
Oh, you think
He was-
70-minute shower? He was
is he,
a
a girl?
third, 3/10
I
of a
was
mile.
thinking he was
Well,
talking
kind
to
of.
a girl.
Boy shower.
What's that? You think what?
He was talking to a girl.
No,
maybe?
I said,
Or-
what is he, a girl when he takes 70-minute
Talking to a
showers?
girl?
I don't take 7 minutes.
Just sitting.
Why would
on
he
his
talk to a
bed
girl?
texting.
Or a boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
no, he was probably
maybe he
fucking
was-
some puss.
He's probably in the car getting pumped up for the game. He's probably thinking.
Went home.
What did he say to Ted when he picks him up?
That's the thing. It's almost like talk to
Like,
somebody after you've
that's-
assaulted them.
Like, if I was supposed to go,
Mike, how does it work?
At least Ted wasn't silent about it and he spoke out.
I give Ted credit. He waited. He could have mentioned it during the broadcast. He could have mentioned it on Twitter, but he was like, I'm waiting. And once that Canopie Lake thing happened, he must have been like, fuck
One day
yes.
I can fuck
It
this
was
guy.
I'm free next
I am
Wednesday.
gonna fucking ruin this. I'm gonna put. This was like Biden's debate. The minute he started telling that story, it was over. I don't think Coleman ever recovers. You could get over Canopie Lake Park. You can get over sleeping in. You can get over the
Any Jimmy tweet.
terrible old videos that we'll play that one from Jimmy yesterday, which is problematic.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Has Colin got to work on that one yet, Justin, or no?
I haven't seen Cullen tweet anything about
Have you seen this video?
I'm
Yeah.
sure
I have not
Colin
seen this
hasn't
yet.
seen it yet.
Let's play. This is from yesterday. You haven't you seen this?
I didn't see it.
Justin, you see this one?
I did. Talking about the album release.
Yeah, go ahead. He, by the way, as always, he's with Aiden, of course.
Oh, good.
Aiden's like the last guy. He'll be with him the whole. It's like Borges with Bledsoe over Brady. He's gonna die. with
Aiden's
Cole.
going down with the
yeah,
ship.
yeah. I mean, it's his horse.
I mean, that's
yeah.
it's a sad story.
That's his guy.
Aiden's story.
Has anybody ever spoken to Aiden? Did we ever speak to Aiden?
No.
Is Aiden the guy went on with me and Dave?
No, it was
No,
he was supposed
he
to
was
go on.
supposed to.
And it was another friend.
How has Dave never heard? I know Dave's a billionaire. People
Which
lose
is
their minds.
kinda-
Dave Porter has never heard of Cologuard?
Yeah, that's.
Isn't that weird? Or no?
I'd never heard of it.
I've
You never heard of it? No.
Oh,
Me neither.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I
I've heard of
watch a lot of senior golf. That's probably why. So Dave and I are both getting. Dave's getting a colonoscopy. I am going to turn 50 again in October, so I have to get a colonoscopy. But I'm getting Cologuard, which is they can send. It almost feels like I'm doing an advertisement. I'm not. I'd be happy to do it if they want me.
So
to.
easy.
Oh yeah. Reach out.
They mail it to your house and you take a shit in it. You send it back to see if you have.
That is so cool.
Way better than a
So
fucking
much better than a
colonoscopy.
colonoscopy. Those are brutal.
Yeah, I had no interest in that at all.
What,
not-
getting a little finger in the butt?
That's what Coleman was
No,
doing.
it's
while
worse.
Ted was
Finger
waiting
in the
for
butt
him.
is when you just
They
go to the
put you
doctor.
under, though.
No,
Yeah, but it's a prep for it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
terrible.
you gotta drink charcoal and
Yeah,
shit.
you're shitting. You did it, right, Justin?
I did it in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, you shit all night. It's just,
it's
I just don't. I don't need that. So, and he said it's like if you have no history of colon cancer in your family, then you're basically okay. Although he said to me, he's like, you gotta be careful. He's like, don't. He's like, make sure you didn't wipe too strenuously before, because if there's any blood in it, then you gotta go do it again. So I have to wipe very carefully, which I do anyway.
Who wipes their ass bloody?
Did he ask you which way?
Guys
you
do.
wiped?
Guys go in. Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. This is not an art form. What was that, Justin? Yeah.
Oh god, I've been fucking.
Oh man, Justin's been pooping all morning.
I've been.
he said.
I've been. Sick. I wouldn't be here today if Coleman was here.
Julie
What,
asked
what's wrong with you?
Justin.
I was shitting my brains out all night.
You're gonna be sick, are you?
No.
Julie asked Justin, "How were you yesterday?" And Justin replied that he was liquid shitting all day.
Yeah.
Pissing out my ass.
Food poisoning or something?
I don't know what it was, but it was brutal.
Okay. Anyway,
He's
what were we
definitely
talking about
shaggy.
before?
Talking
Coleman?
about
Coleman's video.
Oh yeah, this
Coleman's
is video.
Jimmy video. So Coleman explains why Little Dirk's album was so popular.
Good.
Puke.
Came out with a new album, #1 album in the world. So don't ever tell me that he's bad again.
Sean, it's because the thugs on the street don't have anything to do at night, and they wait for the album to drop, and they just bump it in their cars.
Bro,
They go around
stop
selling drugs.
Jesus.
Those are his
Lord.
brothers and sisters.
I was just gonna say.
Even I hope he keeps his job here now. Who else is gonna hire him?
Colony, get on it.
Jesus.
That's good ammunition for us when he goes after Barstool, I guess. But like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Good Lord.
What year is that?
It must be
1930?
I think this was the pandemic show because
He was all over the place. Mamala, wasn't Mamala that same year?
yes,
Brothers and sisters the same year, 2020.
Who
Yes.
is that guy?
What is he, thugs and bumping on the street?
Riding
and
around
selling
their
drugs?
Cadillac Escalades with the rims.
Jesus Christ.
Bringing up Chicago crime statistics.
I love Coleman's background in this too. It's like a bunch of
Yeah, what is that?
It's a bunch. It's like a mirror, and then it's a little liquor shelf. So it's kind of like cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Oh, nice. Johnny Walker Black up there.
Yeah.
He is a fucking strange guy. So yeah, I
Don't you want that around, though? You know?
I love it, but the problem is like Coleman's not gonna like do anything. You know, like he's not gonna like he'll just be like, I don't know, like he's not gonna fight back or anything.
Right.
I don't know.
There
You want
I
him to
think
fight back?
Yeah, well, I want him to
If
be
he
like
comes in on Monday and said I shouldn't have been
Well,
suspended.
Honestly, I'd prefer that is if he gives me the sad face. I don't want any part of that. I'd rather have some life. Yes.
Okay.
If that's what he genuinely feels, I
Yeah.
mean, he's crazy if he thinks that. But yeah, I don't want him to be like, yeah, I know, I fucked up. Like, then just shut the fuck up.
What do you
You know?
think his excuse for the Ted thing is going to be? How do you explain?
I
How
was
do
just
you
being
explain
an
that away?
Oh, I didn't even think of it.
What's the thing? What do you like? If I was
I don't
late,
even know. I thought it was
I
like
would-
20 minutes. He'll do that fucking thing.
Yeah.
if I was
dealing with
late
a baby. I don't. You know.
for picking up someone, I'm texting him, oh, dude, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. Or does he just go and be like, yeah?
Yeah, I think in a way maybe it's just an easier way to go through life. I guess
He's
I don't know.
aloof. That's what I always say. He's good. That he's a good producer because he could be aloof. But like for things like that, you cannot just. That's somebody.
I mean, if Justin knew how to do
somebody's
the drops like Coleman, I'd have fired him already. Honestly, it's Coleman's best
Coleman's
strength is
so
the
good at
drops.
them.
Why can't you do him, Justin?
He just doesn't have that instinct, or the brains, or the talent, or the drive, or the will, or the desire. He shits all. He's too busy
The
shitting.
vision.
Yeah, he's a shitter.
That's what I do.
He's a shitting guy.
I'm the fattest. What would you call me? The fattest bulimic?
Yes, yeah, you are. You're even bad at being a bulimic.
Yeah, terrible at it.
It's not good.
I just can't believe you used a hose as a bidet.
He's like a baby though. Every 2 days he's throwing up or shitting.
That is,
He's like a
I
fucking
do
newborn.
throw up a lot.
You do?
Yeah,
I
in
was
the
on the
morning,
mic
acid
with him.
reflux.
You gonna be a big pool weekend, or with your bum? Is it gonna be all right, or you can't be pooping in the pool?
Damn. No, you can't.
No.
You should
Especially
take some
diarrhea.
probiotics.
Especially diarrhea.
Yeah, I would say particularly that. At least a poop you can.
You can scoop out and you
Yeah,
can just kind of
it's like
pretend
Caddyshack.
it's.
Yeah,
No, they
Well,
don't recommend
comical.
going in the pool with diarrhea. That's not good.
no.
Good call, Julie.
They don't.
It's one of the biggest killers in the world.
Who are they?
They have signs like at hotels and stuff.
If you have diarrhea, don't
don't
go.
go in the pool. Yeah.
I don't think
Hey,
I've ever
you
seen. What
shit. No,
hotels are you staying?
I've
at?
definitely
They're
seen
at
that
every
before.
hotel.
Diarrhea?
Yes.
At water parks too, they say
Upset
it's
stomach.
diarrhea.
There's signs.
Really?
You just haven't noticed.
It says
I'm
like
not a pool
if you had
guy.
diarrhea in the past like 48 hours, you're not allowed in the pool.
Yeah.
Really paying attention to these things, huh? I don't know.
Because you see, and you go ahead and diarrhea.
That's true.
Some people think it's funny, Kirk,
That's true.
but it's really hot and runny.
Take like a man. Wipe with your hand.
When you're
Diarrhea.
sliding
Be a
into
man.
first.
Be a man.
Yes, that's right. That's right. But yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. Steve, Coleman.
Aiden.
Right now, I think I might like Coleman more than I like Steve.
Wow.
Really?
That'll change. That'll change. But
Yeah,
although
you haven't
Ted,
seen him in 2 weeks. It works both ways, positively and negatively.
Steve would certainly treat Ted like that, though. Some sort of.
Yes.
He'd take his money and just leave him.
Yeah.
But he'd also like admit to be like, yeah,
Yeah, it's
Steve would be proud of it.
He'd have been like,
You'd
Ted,
laugh.
I'll be back in an hour and a half.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's why. But like I'm telling you, Coleman, Steve has earned his stripes. You know how it is with me. Once you leave, like Conan, Gus, Steve, once you've earned your stripes, I can't stay mad at you.
Sure.
I'll be curious about Coleman when he's gone, like when I fire him in 2 weeks or whatever. Will he
Jesus.
come back like all these other guys do, or no? Will he be doing like live shows, doing videos, making fun of himself, or is he just gonna go away?
He would send a video.
Yeah.
Would he come to a live show though? I don't know.
I don't know.
He's not.
I would say probably not.
I would
Yeah.
recommend he do.
Well, you can do that every once.
No, what I'm saying, like, he would get. It's weird. I think
He gets cheered then.
he could come out and be like, "Hey, remember when I left Ted?" And people would be like, "Yeah, fuck, that was terrible,
It'd
man."
be great if he
But,
finally
like,
came out.
That's true. Like if we start like we start a live show at
They
8
just do it
o'clock
to be
or
more
whatever, and he
likable.
walks out at 8:22, and it's like, oh, I thought it started. Like people would cheer him. At that point.
Yeah, they would be like,
That
"What?"
would be.
Am I late?
Let me write that down.
That would be.
That'll
such
kill
a
4
power
minutes.
move.
we'll
Guys,
see.
I'm gay. Monday morning. That would be
That's
awesome.
that's what I was saying that Jeff was saying. He's like, that's his out.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
Look, like I was fucking this guy I was in love with Ted. Like I'm a
have to
homosexual. Then he's done. Like I can never fire him. That's the move.
Well, that's one
That's the
thing.
move.
That's one thing I could say could have happened in an hour and a half. Like you leave
I went to a
somebody there if
bathhouse.
you're going to have sex.
Is he
or
making
jerk
love to
off.
the guy? Like just cuddling with him? Fuck him and get back here. I get that. But instead, Paul stick it in, bang him, come and pick fucking Ted up. Ted's sitting there like just.
That's
can't,
it.
Probably can't
Nah,
reach the
he's
popcorn. No, he's got long arms though. But he's sitting there. He's probably got a
pouring
little. He's
himself
probably got a little
drinks.
baby bladder that breaks a lot. He's got brittle bones.
Bartender coming up.
His penis
in.
bone probably breaks even. And he's sitting there and like he's
Penis
got to go to the
bone.
bathroom and there it is and he's got he's texting people. I feel bad.
Bartender's like, buddy, I don't think he's coming.
Yeah. It's not happening.
so
Slides him a
sad.
drink.
Oh. McDonald Contracting. We'll talk about Montante in a second. Julie's guy.
Former love.
Look at
Yes,
her. Old Twitter.
Former. Upkeep by McDonald Contracting. Cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing. $150 a month. That's the kind of job Coleman needs, Justin. To go work a real job. For
like a
Yeah.
physical, like summer job, sweat your ass off, be tired.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a job. 3 summers in a row for me, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts opening the place. I would bike down there and open the place up. That's what men do. Coleman worked high school jobs in the summer?
No.
He said he worked.
Thank you, Julie. No. That's the answer,
I
Mike.
know.
Angrily.
You know. You know?
Because he wouldn't be such a pussy. I worked at Market Basket for 2 years in high school.
I had a
You
phone.
did? Which one?
The one in Treble Cove, Billerica.
Okay, it's like there were 3 in Bourque at one point.
Now 2.
Now 2.
You know what
Damn.
Kirk says?
What's
Didn't he say like if you work at you can tell like who's
So the
working.
guy told me the other day at the golf tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, hey, if you work at, and Julie's a hard worker.
Yeah.
She'll tell us. She stays at hotels and diarrhea or something.
Kicks people out of their homes.
Yeah, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No,
Do you have diarrhea today? Okay, I'll kick you out of your home tomorrow. Then. That's fine. I want you shitting in my car when I drive you to the fucking homeless shelter. $150 a month. Upkeep my home. Promo code KIRK. Upkeep my home. Promo code Kirk. Protect your biggest asset. Mike Montante Production. McDonald Contracting. Yeah, Julie was on that call.
Oh, she was.
She texted after. She's like, I thought he did fine or whatever.
I didn't
You were like, yeah, she was. It was like, oh, it wasn't
I
that
said
bad.
he means well.
Doesn't that
Which
mean
he
it's
does.
That's code for he's a
That's
retard,
bad.
right?
Wait,
Yes.
doesn't that mean it's terrible if she texted you after and was like, "Hey guys, it wasn't that bad"?
Of course, it's like put out a fire that's like it's already spread. I forgot till Justin brought up that he was like, I have 2 courses.
That's
That's the
hilarious.
biggest.
That's one.
the
The
funniest
other
part.
one is oh yeah, I forgot to check.
And it being the same exact one was fucking hysterical.
And he just thinks that like
He's so
these
nice.
things get. He's not that nice.
He's not that.
He's nice to me.
Yeah, I'm
Why do
sure.
you say
well,
he's not nice?
No, he's not. He's a
Guy
Nice.
is. What do you mean nice? He's a fucking guy. He's nice.
Justin's
Mike?
a guy and he's
I,
nice.
I don't know him that
Oh,
well.
but when you're around Montante, you think, boy, he's really nice.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine, right? That's not me. He's not nice. Oh,
Me
he's
and
so
Montante
nice.
have fought back and forth though, but he could be mean. Like he's not like a super caring, loving guy. Like
He's
he'll
a
fight with
racist.
you.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm not
he
like
hates
what
black
a
people.
sweet man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's not like
No, I like
Right.
Montante, but that
all do.
that call yet like having him have the same golf course twice is fucking hysterical. Like, that's so
nobody
funny.
thinks that this is going to happen, right?
Has he ever been in a golf? He just started. Has he ever been in a golf tournament?
How do I know, Tom? What the fuck are you?
Yeah, that's a good question. How would you know that?
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you yapping? Relax. Jesus Christ.
It's all yacked up back there.
What kind of questions
How
that
many
to ask?
lines have you done?
No, that's what I was thinking when you guys were discussing that. It's like I have dealt with the golf
people
course.
who play golf tournaments don't necessarily have to play golf.
But even dealing with it, like there's so much planning.
Do the people
that
who organize
food,
them though?
I mean, like I don't know if it's for a charity, like no, but it's like any other event. It's like but it's like fucking 4 weeks from now.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And also, like, normally the person like running the golf tournament is like doing something throughout, like is constantly like making sure
I
like
can
the
do
check-in,
that.
But what's Montante doing? He just
think
knows the guy at the golf course, right?
he just wants to golf.
I think you just wants to
well,
golf.
just go golf with some minifans. Have fun. Go have a fun day.
You get like 12 of them
I appreciate
together,
that
whatever.
though.
But maybe we'll do a bigger. If we'll see if he can pull this off. He's claiming to me he can pull this off.
Nice.
So I mean, to me, it's a no lose, right? If it's a disaster, it's funny.
Sure.
If it's great, it's great. But like, if you take like realistically, it should be like 4. It's like trying to plan like a 5K or something. You should take your time, plan it out, get some sponsors, figure out a charity. Right now, I have time to figure that out. But now it's like Montante's like, oh, and it's like I just don't. It's just a whole fucking 50 miles an hour, 5,000 miles an hour. So we'll see.
Is there going to be a prize? Like these aren't things like
No, I mean,
a trophy.
I mean, I get the idea of a fun weekend. Like we do the show Friday morning from the course. Everyone goes and plays golf. We have a good time. People go, Mike and the Minifans or whatever. Friday night, people want to go to Steve's thing. There's Steve's thing. Saturday, we're doing our thing. Like, that's a fun weekend, like a nice time of the year. Like it's much quieter in Maine. The weather's still really good. So like I get it's a good time, but I don't know. Just seems like Montante. Literally, it seems like Montante was talking to Nipples, and Nipples was like, "Hey, we should play golf."
He's persuasive, that guy.
That's true.
You would know.
That's true. So we'll see. What else is going on, Justin?
Did you see? Sadly, Puff Peace and Gaming with Gus is taking a break.
Damn it!
Oh, shocking.
How long?
I'm floored.
Andrew tweeted out yesterday. Puff and Gaming are going to be taking a pause. I will update when it is coming back.
Good.
Is that about the exact date
Yeah.
that everyone predicted it?
Longer than I thought. I give him credit.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I
No,
know.
well, he released the episodes that he had recorded
Yeah, in Chicago.
before he started.
Yeah. So he hasn't done anything new since he was
So
in
he just
Chicago.
released all them.
I think he's going through some stuff, though, right, Justin?
Yes.
Yeah. So he'll be back. I hope.
It's good that Justin's burying him.
Yeah, no,
I'm not bearing. I'm just
whole
saying.
asshole.
Puff Pieces.
He'll be in Chicago though when we're there, right? Didn't he say that?
I think he did say
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's looking at houses.
Oh, right.
And his wife has a
Why would you
luncheon.
ask that question, Mike? Are you crazy?
His wife has a
That was silly
luncheon.
of me.
What?
Didn't he say his wife has a luncheon?
A luncheon?
Isn't that what? Isn't
Oh,
what he
that's
said?
right.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I
there's
don't
a big-
remember.
There's
Is
a
that
big
right?
luncheon.
There's a luncheon or something with a potential employer.
3-day luncheon.
So 3-day luncheon.
Wasn't it only 3 days?
It's a hell of
It
a
was
lot
3
of
days.
food.
And I think he said it was a luncheon.
What?
Okay. You're probably right. You seem very insistent about it. I believe you. It's a luncheon. Fine. I don't- Jesus Christ. How are you so mad? I'm sure you're right. I don't know. I don't remember. God. You figured out where we're staying that first night, Justin.
Not yet. I was just planning on driving and then finding a place.
Okay. Me too. All right. A lot of pressure on Coleman on that trip, Mike.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think there is.
If he's late, he's fired.
I know, but
Right,
like,
but that's not, to me, that wouldn't be, if you were like, there's a lot of pressure to see if Mike gets here by 8:30, I'd be like, okay, I'll just be there at 8 then.
Yeah, we'll see, though. We'll see.
But also, like, if we're driving, like, if we're, like, let's say this happens.
No, if you're driving, right? So we're in separate cars. We're not going to be meeting together for lunch or, but if we're going to places or whatever. But if you say to him, you're his boss in that car on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say to him, hey, we're at the food court or wherever, we're, whatever, we got to meet up in 6 minutes or something. If he's late, he's fired.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't wait for him for anything.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, I'm agreeing
Yes,
with your
no.
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 Thank you.
Yes.
Why is it? What?
I'm saying yes to your no.
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 Oh, this is a twist of a no.
I guess we're
No?
not doing it then.
No.
No?
Say yes this time.
No.
All right. No.
You're gonna
It's a no.
break- you're
Sounds like a
gonna
no to
break
me. All right, Justin. That's interesting. Didn't think you were a no guy. So, what were you saying? What is no pressure because why?
Because like if we're driving from New York to
Right. There's no pressure then. We were driving for 15 hours. Is that what
if,
you mean?
if you're like, hey, we're gonna stay at this. Let's grab lunch at this place in Chicago.
Right.
Like if I'm driving, like we'll get there on time. Like there's nothing like that we can do. Like what if there's traffic?
That's different. No, but my thing is right. I understand that. But I'm saying, I get Mike's point too. But if you're staying in first night, you're staying in wherever, somewhere in Illinois, right? Mm-hmm. Indiana, wherever. You get up. You're like, hey, we get up early tomorrow. We gotta be a name for Kirk. We're on the road at 6 a.m. Well, that's a test. Mm-hmm. I think that's pressure on him because he has not proven he can do that in the past.
I agree.
Right?
Yes, and it's not
Good to
like
have
me
you.
knocking at the door at 6 a.m. It's like him.
Oh, yeah, you're not his fucking father. No, he's an adult. He has a job. Like, yeah, if he's late, you guys go.
Right.
Yep.
Right?
It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the idea of leaving him there.
Yeah, fuck him.
I like the idea, so I'm gonna have to be the one to be like, Justin, we gotta go.
Mike, it's 3:30 in the morning. 2.5 hours.
He said we gotta go.
I'm up. Let's go. I like the idea of the car slowly pulling out and Coleman seeing it.
Way.
You can't stop.
He's running out.
Or does it become a thing? No, because then that's Bitsville.
What's that?
If me and Mike leave, well, he has to get to
No.
wherever we're going before us.
No, that's the same thing as him going up to Canobie Lake Park. Like, it's already happened.
That's a good point.
Yeah, no, he's gone. It's just the two of you boys on the road together.
You missed
Like
out.
old times.
What's that?
Canobie Lake is awesome.
Canobie Lake's
Yeah, it's
the
great.
best.
It's a great
the
place.
best,
He missed
yeah.
I
out.
have to go back. I have to go back.
Cost him thousands of dollars not to go to Canobie Lake Park.
It did.
Maybe
It
$1,000.
was
I
just
don't
kind
know.
of. It was just kind of like you were kind of like, hey, here's
Here's your bonus.
here's your week in advance. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it was.
I kind of want that bonus back, but whatever. I just give it to Justin. So we'll see. What else?
So I did some research into Mike's old professor, called the show the other day.
Oh, what's his name?
Max Saito.
Max Saito.
Yeah.
So I was looking for some sort of Max Saito sound, he calls it.
Careful.
And we found out. So this is how he would start every classroom.
Oh,
Just you would just walk in like this. Sorry.
this is really him?
Yes.
Oh, let me hear it again.
Yeah. He would walk in and this would be like there was no, hey gang, hey here's what we're
He
doing
walked
today.
in like, do you think he walked in like a 9/11 like that? Like, was he always like that?
Definitely on the morning of. The next day I
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying. Like, it was like a 2 o'clock class that day or something?
Why all the long faces?
Yeah, like, what was that?
I
Like-
think maybe then you need it more than ever.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
sure.
Yeah.
So you just walk in, he just burst in like this?
Yes. He would start singing, I would say 2 or 3 steps before the doorway, usually.
Is he like mentally disabled or something?
That's kind of how people treat it.
Did he have a car accident?
Well, so I was telling Justin that I texted a friend of mine who was also a communications major the clip that you guys tweeted out of the call from the other day, and I just sent him the clip.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't like the. She goes, I'll ignore the fact that you're mocking him. And I said, I would never, like kidding around. And she goes, that's pretty cool that you got him on though. And I was like, oh, this is. She thought I got him on and was mad that I was mocking this man.
It's a good get. I'd love to have him on.
I
He's
think
great.
he might become. Yeah, I could see him in the
The
third
next
chair.
Trung.
Okay, you can finish the sentence anytime you want. Go ahead.
There's a light in you, whatever language you speak, whatever your point of view, whatever people may say, whatever people may do.
He's also like performing.
About what today?
It's like Mr. Rogers.
So right now you'd be watching
what's the
me.
pause
So
there?
on the first day, he would go about what today, and you would see me Jim Halpert around the room,
Yeah.
where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then you'll hear the level of answer he's looking for.
Oh, he wants a big answer.
There's no.
Oh.
There are no limits to what you'll hear perfectly
ahead.
here.
About what today? Anyone?
Stereotyping.
What did she say?
Stereotype.
Well,
But then now listen to the next answer. There's not a theme. So in my mind, I'd hear that and be like, oh, okay, we're supposed to bring up like a political issue. Like
did he do this the
something-
very first class? Like, this is the first thing he ever did?
I didn't. No one warned me. Just it happened one day. There was never like.
How about when he chose to do this like the first time? Did you think the first time he ever taught a class he did this?
There was a light in him, and he felt it.
I like him.
He's great.
Is he still with us?
Yeah. Well, you looked it up. You said it seems like he's still teaching.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yes. You're good.
Canadian flag. Canadian flag.
Canadian what?
Canadian
Canadian
flag.
flag.
Oh, okay.
There's no. It's stereotypes in Canadian. There's no. It's just say
You
words.
say anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's the light in you, I guess.
Was he like this during class? Was he just becoming normal?
So you'll.
You know what I mean? Like, what's
You'll
he
hear
like
the rest
30
of-
minutes in?
Hear the rest of the song, and then I'll tell you exactly what would happen.
All right, go ahead. Oh, wait, we're not talking about the song yet, right?
No.
Friday.
Fridays.
There's a light in you.
I like this guy.
You must Let your light shine through. You must let your light
Oh my God.
Does the class doesn't sing along? I'd be singing along like crazy with this guy after a bit. Oh, they applaud though.
Round of applause.
Would you applaud him?
I probably would, because like you don't know what else to do.
Is he think he's aware of it? Like,
I don't know.
it's almost something I feel like in this world, almost like kids might complain, like teachers might, like parents might intervene. It's just so uncomfortable.
The people love it.
He's a legend there.
He's a legend. He's an absolute legend there.
Okay.
He brings the light into all of it. So
Was he a good teacher?
yeah, like he would do that, and people would clap, and then he would go, "All right, today, here's what we're learning about," and just like the lesson would start.
He wasn't even Asian after
And
that.
there was
Everything
never.
changed.
Well,
like a white female
I didn't
after
want to
that.
do that. But you're like, what? Just there's never a night like, yeah, it's a little thing I do to lighten the mood. He doesn't
They
explain.
never
it
discussed
ever.
it ever.
No,
Never broke character.
Not while I was there. Never
He shouldn't
once.
either.
No,
you
I like-
don't want that from Max. No.
Well, so I was telling these guys they played that, and I was telling these guys there's another professor, the great John Pullman.
John Pullman, Professor Pullman.
Kind of looked like Santa Claus, like a big guy, gray beard, the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yep.
And he would walk into class every day, and like the blinds would be pulled, so it was like darker in the classroom. And he goes,
Yeah.
"Ooh, could we get a little daylight? I love that daylight."
It is nice.
And Justin asked it, how did you phrase it? If I was in like an imaginary land or something.
That's a very weird. What kind of school is this? What is going on?
The communications department of Westfield, it was a small but mighty group.
Yeah, I would say.
I asked if you went to school at like a public access.
Yeah, right. It's very weird.
Yeah.
When the professor was asked why he sings before class, he stated, "For many reasons: to relax students, remind them that they are wonderful, every opinion is valued, and there is a legitimate light in everyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's a light in me and there's a light in you."
Lovely.
What did he do? Like, did he do anything communications wise to be a professor?
I have no idea. I think he's just a professor.
Is this him here?
I don't know.
It's just the fucking internet here is very slow. Oh, there he is. A stalwart since 2005. It says here.
Yeah.
See, there he is.
And he's not. I don't think he's that old a guy. So
Probably not, right?
he's relatively young when he started.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Bring him in. Book him, Justin.
I'll get him.
What else is going on?
Before the show.
Oh, I won't say anything, but I won't get into specifics. But we were texting about the State Theater, and Julie texted something semi-personal, which I won't get into on the text. And Jess and I both sold it. Did you notice that or no?
What? I didn't care.
No, okay. I wasn't trying to respond to it. I wasn't trying to respond to that. It was like an Oprah moment. And I was kind of like, oh, this doesn't really fit the. We don't get your initiative over.
The point I was making is like.
I mean, you bombed out in the State Theater. You're in charge of it. That was your responsibility.
I feel very badly.
You do? Well, it's not your fault. We're kidding, right, Justin?
Of course.
I was trying to be nice.
Talk to the
Mike
microphone,
heard me.
Julie.
Mike heard me. I was trying to be nice.
I've
and
said it many
thankful.
times. She was like, "I'm so sorry about the fire," and they were acting like she wasn't there.
They were assholes to you, yeah?
Oh, they
Completely.
Yeah.
They ignored me, and then I was like, "Mike, do you need Justin to walk across the street? Can we go now?"
I don't blame him for being mad about the fire. I actually really don't. Like I said, if that was their thing, if they stuck to that, fine. But that's not it. And it's not the Justin thing. I think they just don't like us. That's it. They just don't like us.
But why have you back the second time?
I think it was like a tooth. I think that was like a tooth pull. I think they were like, well, all right, we'll bring him back. And then, by the way, I saw that this guy is, by the way, like the nicest guy in the world. The Minifan who's in No Exit 4.
Yeah.
You know, the piano player or
Yeah.
whatever. Not the piano.
Brandon?
He's the nicest guy.
Nicer than
Super
John Pullman.
nice.
Did you see him? Well, no, not necessarily.
Little daylight.
No, as a matter of fact, he said to me one time, "Can you close that window and the curtain a little bit? It's a little too bright.
A little
in here."
darkness,
Yeah.
please.
He likes a little darkness. Steve is killing No Exit 4. Did you see him tweeting at Steve?
No, I did not see
Yeah,
that.
he's like, I love you. He's like, what's wrong with you? It's like, what? He's so mad at them.
Yeah, but I think it's a
I don't
character.
think that's a bit.
No, he went on and on about it. In
Then he
Portland.
snapped. Maybe I don't know. Like because it's a different guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I had another.
Speaking of No Exit 4, they just tweeted out 2 minutes ago, "Thank you at Kirkman and thank you Minifans. 2 years in best in a row, best local band in Rhode Island."
Damn right. Great band. Great guys. We'll see them next year.
Oh, was that 2 years ago today? The Wilbur?
What?
No, they
they're-
won
no.
Best Band in Rhode Island.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. Mike, it's almost like you're not listening to that boring thing that Justin brought up.
Well, because I looked up. No, it's before.
Oh, you nailed it. I heard the second half.
To be honest with you, that's what I thought when you said
piece it all together.
So I thought when you said it. So if I'm being totally honest, so, there you go. He's a nice guy. He's banging on. I was like, "Geez, Steve, relax, take it easy."
Yeah, he called them communists.
Yeah, which they probably are, but so what? They're fucking musicians. I mean, your stupid documentary.
I think it's all a Steve bit. When he comes out like Joaquin Phoenix for his next documentary.
For his interview,
You'll all feel silly.
he's promoting when he's on Colbert promoting the documentary.
Yeah.
I saw the new trailer for that Joker 2, and I don't know.
So it's a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what they call it now, a jukebox musical, where it's more modern stuff.
But are they going to do it in a interesting way? Or is it like Les Mis?
No. I think it's I think it's like
Dream sequences and shit?
yeah. I mean, Lady Gaga's in it, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
But does that mean you have to make your movie a musical if you
It's a
cast
good
Lady
question.
Gaga?
It's obviously a movie that doesn't need a sequel, but when it's so successful, they're just going to force one out. So it'll make, the first one made over $1 billion. It was a phenomenon.
Yeah. And I mean, with a super villain, I don't think it's that's a natural.
I know, but it's not like your traditional like Marvel movie. Like this is not about a superhero.
Right.
It's about it's like it's king of comedy.
Right.
But whatever. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know. Who
They
knows?
originally said it was going to be a standalone.
But it made $1 billion.
They lied to you,
The
Justin.
Harry Minahan rule. When it makes a lot of money, he figured this out one day. They make a sequel. I said, "You're right, Harry. That's how it works." They're almost never good. But yeah.
Is Harry old enough to see Deadpool?
Yeah, I just
Why you
fucking
ask?
take him to see everything.
That's a good point. You saw Jackass.
Yeah. He was he fucking. I've never seen anybody laugh as hard as Harry. Seeing Jackass and the guy's balls hit the fucking seat. I thought he was gonna cry. He was laughing so hard. He couldn't breathe. I was like, fucking take it easy. Jeez. Yeah. He's getting tall. He's like 5'4" now, I think.
Wow, Mutt's height.
He's taller than mine. He's taller than mine. This is one you stood. You try to be a nice guy. I'll give you credit for this. You do stand by the mutt lies about his height.
It's 5'7".
definitely.
Yes.
If he got on my
As a matter of fact-
shoulders, it would be
you should prove it right now.
5'7".
You get almost oddly outraged by it.
I thought the same thing. No way.
No, it's not even. He's closer to 5 feet than 5'7".
Yes.
I'd say he's 5'3".
Yeah,
5'4".
Yeah, my mom's 5'4". He's right around her height.
he's
Yes.
under 5'5".
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's
5'7".
a little guy. Him saying he's 5'7" is me saying I'm 6'8".
Wait, here's my problem with it ultimately is I stand up for the short kings out there. I think it's nasty what these ladies are doing.
But they're in now, though, aren't they? Short guys are in now, right?
I can't keep up. But there's a lot of gals.
There's a lot of work here.
When I was on the dating apps and things, you would see a lot of like must be this tall
5,
to ride
6
the
feet or
ride.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Short guys can never win, though. Like that's the problem is they just look silly.
I always think of you.
You know what I mean? Like it's just silly. It's like you're a little guy. Like I'm not 6'3" or anything, but I'm just tall enough that I can make fun of those short people.
You're not short.
No, I'm not shrinking. In my physical, I'm not shrinking in my age.
What's your height?
You're probably 6 feet. No?
5'11", 3/4", but I say 6 feet. Yeah. My doctor was like, the physical lady just said, the guy said, you're in such good shape, you don't have to come back here next year. If you want, just a nurse practitioner can look at you.
Wow, there you go.
Wow.
Just shit in a bag and send it to us.
That's it. 50 years old. He's like, boy, but he did say, boy, you got history of pancreatic cancer in your family, huh? I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh. He shook his head. Oh, no. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I know.
Nice knowing you.
Sure you don't need me back next
He literally shook his head. He's like, oof, yeah, Jesus, well, you're fucked. That's probably what he means. He's like, you're not going to be here next year.
Just
Take
live.
this one off.
Like, why are you here? Go play golf. Go look at the sun.
Enjoy your years now.
With the Cologuard, is it like a box you put on the ground? Like,
Well, it's funny you mention that, Justin. Cologuard is a product. What did you say? It's a
promo
what?
code.
Shit in
Is
the
it-
ground,
do
you say?
Yeah, do you like
How do
put
you
it in?
collect your own shit?
Yeah, do
I
you
was
scoop it
wondering,
out?
too.
That's actually a good question.
And is it difficult to pay for?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be surprised. Most insurances cover it very easily. Wow. I'd like to shit in the box, too. Well, you
Tell me
can't
this-
do that with Cologuard.
I don't know. Some of this newfangled technology is too much for me.
This promo code gets me $5 off.
How do you shit? Yeah, it's a pretty easy process.
How'd you use Cologuard? Oh, you like put it.
I actually don't even know. Oh, you know what? Call Andy Nolan.
So your healthcare provider.
Hold on.
I thought that was the call Andy Nolan sound.
Call Andy Nolan. Do you have his number, Justin?
I do not.
Oh, I'll send it to you. What is Ryan texting me? Oh, that's interesting.
Bob Newhart died.
Ryan texted me something the other day. It was about golf or something. It was my tweet. He's like, look at this. I'm like, that's me. I tweeted that.
That's going to be a bit at this point, right?
No, it's not.
It's not the first time he's done
You're
that.
a fucking idiot.
Hey, you see Coleman got suspended?
Andy has the same birthday as my brother. Ryan, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. I only have one brother. Let me see this.
What just happened?
I'm trying to fucking find. It's hard for me to send these numbers. You have to share contacts. A pain in the ass. I keep adjusting the other day. All of us on the phone, all of us in a conference call. I'm always impressed when that happens.
It's very sad. I can show you one day.
I don't know.
You know what happens
job,
back
Justin.
here?
No, Justin, don't show him.
Yeah, no, I don't want
Then he needs
Yeah,
it.
Kirk, I'm really the only person who's ever been able to figure that
I don't know how
out.
to do it. I'm always amazed. I'm like, hello? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I've rigged your phone so that you can get on with
I'm like,
multiple
what?
people.
I'm like, you three are in the same house right now? What the fuck?
Just hanging out.
We used to have the party lines on the phones when we were little. You click, and then you get somebody on with you.
It's exciting stuff.
Oh, he doesn't know your number. He doesn't know it's you, though.
Well,
You might know my number.
Hello.
Hello, Andy. It's Kirk. Good morning. You're on the show.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Fine, thank you. So I do a show with Portnoy as well yesterday, and he was talking about he's getting a colonoscopy. And I told him, I don't know if I told you, I just got my physical. I'm doing the Cologuard thing, which you did.
I did, yeah.
So walk us through, everyone wants to know the process without being too graphic, or as graphic as you want, I guess. How does it work? So it gets shipped to your house. He said it's being shipped to my home.
This is Andy Nolan for
Box.
Coleguard.
Yes. Go ahead.
A box gets shipped to your home.
Right.
I actually brought mine in to work here.
Sure.
I then went downstairs, did my business in it. It collects it.
When you say,
catches it.
but I think this is where everyone gets confused though. When you say you did your business in it, what is it?
So it's like a little dish. Like it's a little dish.
Yeah.
That basically, there's a little kind of apparatus how it sets up on the toilet bowl.
Oh, it's set in the bowl.
Not squatting over it.
Right. It's not like squat. Okay, I got you. Okay, so so you do
And collect it.
Yep.
You collect it. You close it up.
Ship it out.
You put it in the box, and I brought it over to UPS in Watertown.
Okay, yep.
And as I was walking in with the box, the guy was like, "Hey, that goes right over there. You just put it down."
He saw the box.
I tried to hand him the box.
He wanted no part of it.
You want no part of the box.
But you did it, by the way. All kidding aside, we don't do many of this stuff, Mike. But for a good reason, is that because of Jim Corsi, an old Red Sox pitcher, who you knew, who sadly died of colon cancer, right?
Wow.
Yeah, he did, and he told me a number of times. He said, because I wish I tested earlier.
Very preventable.
And he said, Andy, just get tested. He goes,
You're good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. And they say it's, I don't know, 92%. I don't know.
Yeah, my guy said 90. Like he said that there's no history in the family. He said it was like 96, 98%. He said we did a ton of it during COVID, and he's like, we're almost at the point now where it's not even necessary for the colonoscopy. You can just do this. So.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, good. Everything else good?
All good.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Let's see.
Helpful.
My friend of 40 years. 40 years.
This is where at the end of the show, you appear in a different room and you're like, hi, I'm Kirk Minahan. We've had a lot of fun here today.
Colon cancer is a very serious issue. But yeah, he was buddies with Jim Corsi, who pitched for the Red Sox for a few years and did some Ness and stuff. Very sad, died, I don't know if you look him up, just probably in his 50s, and had colon, which is super preventable. That's one. But I was always scared of getting a colonoscopy. Not scared, but I don't want to fucking deal with that.
It feels like a lot.
But now I'm just, you know what? Katie Couric famously, John, got a colonoscopy, I think on TV.
Yes.
That's how.
I am going to do Cologuard live.
Wow.
Yep. I'm going to I can do it right here, right?
Yeah, I can get you a little squatty potty or something.
It's fun.
He died when he was 60.
It's not bad, Kirk.
Yeah, I can. That position's fine. Positionally, I can do that. That's not a problem.
I worry about that.
It's my
grunting.
birthday.
And I got magazines. I'll be fine. What's that?
He died when he was 60.
On your birthday?
No, we shared a birthday. He died on my mom's birthday.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What does that tell you?
What a story.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Huh. Okay, I will do the Cologuard here. Fine, no problem.
If they sponsor.
Yeah,
wait for
well,
that
yeah.
episode.
Coleman will ship it out. No, you'll ship it. I don't trust Coleman. You'll ship it out. You're fine with that, right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Hey,
I do give a shit.
That's fun.
All right, what else? Christ almighty.
I always thought Andy Nolan was a fake person, so I just learned something.
He may be. I've known him for 40 years.
Before, hasn't he?
Well, show many times. Probably 15 times over the years. He always likes when he's on there. He gets his buddies reach out to him. But that was a good service by him.
Yes.
Andy might just saves. As you know, he goes to church every
that.
day. He's a very religious guy. He probably just saved somebody's life.
Wow.
There's some Minifan right there right now is going to go to Cologuard, get their screening, and we're going to save someone's life. Hopefully, it's somebody we like. If it's somebody we don't like, that's a problem.
Or they're like, you've got colon cancer and there's nothing we can do about it.
That's once it spreads, it's over. Go ahead, Justin.
Before the show, John was saying about how he tries hard to hate Julie, but he can't bring himself to do it.
I try hard to hate Julie.
Why?
but
You
I
try
can't.
so hard.
It's a strange.
I try hard to hate everyone.
Everyone hates Julie.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I'm a
I
very
mean, we
nice
did
person.
share. Mike was there the after Portland show. We shared that hotel room party.
We had
That
a
was
lovely time.
beautiful. That was
Except for
fun.
me getting mugged for my cane.
Yeah,
But
and
other
you're-
Oh, by what's his face, right?
I'm kidding, Snow. You were fine. He's gonna get very angry at me.
Yeah, all the comments on Porno Eggs at Forrest thing are just, fuck Steve. Don't work with that criminal, Steve Robinson. Jeez. What else, Justin?
I'm currently scanning through Muttstack to see if there's any
Oh, is it up?
inconsistencies. It is up.
Take a look.
I don't know. I assume you've already read through it. Did he send it to you? And
I haven't got to see it yet. Alex Cora gets extended.
Nice.
A big change for Pat's preseason coverage. He's very excited about that. Bad night for racing fans in MA. Friday notes! Exclamation point.
he does have a interesting take that I haven't heard before anywhere else.
What's that? Slavery should come back?
No, if the Olympics were here in Boston,
Traffic?
nothing would have been fixed.
Wow.
Oh, I did some deep diving on that.
Talked about this yesterday.
Wow. Nothing gets past him. Alex Cora's 3-year extension. Boy, this is boring. Just going through it fast is boring. Return to Massachusetts.
Is Friday Notes one of the 4-pack?
Yes.
I think Friday Notes should be a special 5th bonus. I don't want to tell the man how to do his job, but
He's also like afraid to promote. Like at the end of this thing, no one gets to the end of this thing. This is like traveling through the Sahara, like in 180 degrees. Like no one survives.
I go right to the end. Just
Yeah.
the notes.
why? What do you go to the end?
I just skim for
Because the
Kirk.
notes are quick. I
basketball.
don't need the long articles.
You need the notes?
Yeah, I was gonna. It's
Sometimes
crazy.
The
he
notes are
talks about
essential.
this.
Don't get me wrong. We need the notes.
That's kind of a 3-pack plus notes. Am I wrong?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
There should be 4 items, and then you
And then
get
your notes are your bonus.
yeah, yeah.
A little nugget for you. A little dessert.
yeah.
Yeah, you've had to sit through this shit. Have a fucking cookie, right? So
I'll defend my guy Clemmer. I didn't care for Mutt mocking like the laugh, the evil laugh that Mutt had at Clemmer's misfortune.
I saw Clemmer on some video said that there were actually 50 people there. That it was a bad angle, that picture.
They said that on the
That's funny. So Mutt has this thing that's like, I don't know how many words. This is 1,000 words. He's talking about just gibberish. Alex Cora getting extended. That was like 3 days ago. Nobody gives a fuck. A big change for Pat's preseason coverage. Nobody gives a fuck. At the end of it, the last thing he writes is, hopefully I'll see some of you at the Bourque Saturday night for a cool event with Ray Bourque. Like,
Put that up front.
put it up at the top. Promote yourself. Why is he ashamed of that? And by the way, no promotion of his thing with, what's up, Justin?
No, there is.
Oh, there is. Oh, he is at the top?
So, right above the good luck, like 2 paragraphs up. Saratoga, pumped to join Mr. Ice and Turk on
Oh,
Sunday
good,
morning.
good. Okay, good. Okay,
I was gonna say though that part I relate to, where you don't want to seem like you're.
but this is like,
Like you do promote yourself.
this is like, yeah. I mean, Blind Mike on, Blind Mike on, Blind Mike Project.
Get out of here.
Go subscribe right now. God damn
Bill
it.
Cosby episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy's always texting me with these recommendations, Mike. We're texting back and forth all.
I
I
imagine.
literally saw a text that Mike Geary. I was like, the fuck is Mike Geary?
I let Mutt in my quarterly check-in.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
enjoyed that.
Probably like 8 texts ago, or like, hey, we're at the Ortiz,
Yeah.
fucking auction, whatever that.
Probably.
Yeah.
There were like back-to-back months. I think I texted you, and I was like, "Ooh, I didn't like that."
Yeah, don't do that.
It was probably the take care, hope all is well.
That's
No,
true.
like within
That was
recent
at the
years.
that was at the
Yeah.
Ortiz thing, right?
That's when you guys found out, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying, Justin? I'm sorry. Before that?
I was
Mustack?
just
No.
saying going through Muttstack.
Nothing of note?
Not that
There
I've
are notes.
seen. Oh,
That's true. He does have notes. Just going through this live.
Well, it just dropped.
It's true.
It's hot off the presses.
It is weird, like we don't get a like a preview, like an early one, so we can promote it.
Yeah, the time he drops it is strange, being this is the biggest promotion for it. You think
It's the
he would
only
have
promotion
right?
for it.
It's-
Well,
yeah.
do you think he's tinkering with it right up until?
That's true. He's like Kubrick working on them, or 2001, like the day before it was released.
Right.
That's not true. That's the only promotion for it. When you go to the Bourque and you sit down at the table, there are little cards that say muttstack.com on it.
That's cool.
Does he make those himself? That's heartbreaking. Don't tell me that.
Well, that's how you gotta do it.
I know, that makes me sad. That's like a sad image, like he's doing in his basement. It's like,
Well, I imagine he has them printed somewhere, right?
That's
Yeah,
even
they're probably printed
sadder.
at like Staples or something.
It's like when you, it's like
it's a business card.
It's like handing out business cards if you're like a real estate agent, though. Which he should be doing. He should be selling real estate.
You got past the test.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
Not that hard.
I think Mutt literally can't read, so.
He seems like a bright guy.
I don't know. What else, Justin?
Before the show today, I found a new podcast.
Oh, okay.
It's called Politicking.
Politicking.
There's one episode up, but this is the teaser for
Let
it.
me talk about BetterHelp first, by the way, which we had an ad for unnamed yesterday as well.
Yes.
I know, Justin. I said that.
Yes.
You should confirm it. I'm aware of it. The Kirk Minute Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com. You go online, convenient, flexible, suit your schedule. We talk about this. I remember my parents would have done BetterHelp while they were separated. Maybe they would have gone that way, a video form of some kind.
Would have been helpful.
Traditional one, I guess. I don't know. I got snap a root beer out of it at least. But I saw Tim from Canton tweet this. This was mind blowing news to him. My parents separating in the root beer thing. He's now has to figure out what this was.
For a guy like Tim, that's if you
enormous.
drop a nugget like that we've never heard, that's crazy.
Big. That's big.
Shocking.
That's big. Yes. Yeah, Ryan was super little too. And we would go there on the weekends, but like my dad would stay at the house a lot during the week. I want to be like, all right, let's go time to visit your dad. I'm like, he was just here like 30 minutes ago.
That's old school though. That's like
Yeah.
Mad Men. Like Don Draper would still be in the house.
Right.
You know.
We would go to the Winchester Center. We'd get a loaf of bread at White Hen Pantry and we'd feed the ducks.
That's fun.
I was like, it is?
I like to do that.
I was like a 14-year-old boy. I was like, I don't want to do this, Dad.
And dads have no idea. They're like, we just got to do something to
Right.
kill time.
He's like, you're going to feed the ducks. The ducks would go crazy. We get in the car. And we'd just drive away. That'd be like 8 minutes of our fucking day at that point. And my dad like, you want to go to Kelly's Roast Beef in Revere? I'm like, not really. We just drive there.
Well, we're going.
As an adult, I'm like, oh, he's just killing time. That's it.
Yeah.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp online therapy. Get matched up and get moving on your therapy. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You should do this with your dad. Did he set that up? Not you, Mike. You don't have a dad. Your fucking dad's not doing that with you. Are you crazy?
All right, that's fair.
It's nohelp.com/Mike.
That was sad. That was sad.
Mike's like, you think that would work, really?
Me?
I'd pay for that. I'd be in for that, Mike. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You talk to your dad probably more than Mike talks to his, I guess.
I talked to him last night.
How's he doing?
I asked him if I could share a story.
Go ahead.
He said no.
He said yes. On my birthday, I called him. He would have called me, but I was walking to meet my husband. And he was like, yeah, last night I got bit by a wild animal. And I was like, why?
What animal?
He thinks it was a possum, but he couldn't really tell.
You get a shot for that?
He didn't get it.
Oh,
I
that's
told
good.
him
He's
to
gonna
go
die.
get it.
Jesus.
I mean, this was like a couple months ago, so he seems to be okay.
Jesus Christ.
But he said like he went outside and he has like outdoor cats. And he like thought he was gonna pet one of the cats, and it was a possum, maybe.
Jesus.
That bit him.
So did you call your dad and say like, hey, so
Hey,
you know
what day
anyone
of the-
celebrating anything today?
What day is it today?
He knew. No, I just like I just thought about calling him, and I was like, it's been a few weeks.
What birthday do you think it is for Justin? For Julie, Justin, if you had to guess looking at her.
Birthday.
Thanks.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this.
38.
Okay. John?
Yeah, I would say around 38.
Mike?
I think she said it on the show, so I would also
Oh.
say 38. But
Okay. I'll say 36.
39.
39. Okay. I was going to say 45. All right.
Don't look a day
Thanks
over
a lot.
30.
Thank you.
Well, happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday, I guess is what you want us to say.
months ago.
Evidently.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a Gus move. Like, hey,
it really was.
So I had a birthday.
Every year I have a birthday. Birthdays are so dumb unless it's mine, which you celebrate twice, but that's different.
Next year, I think I'm going to go to Ireland for the 40.
Who fucking asked? You are Gus. Jesus, female Gus.
That's so
What do you do 5 years from now? So you and the old man, you and your husband are going to go to Ireland?
I think so, yeah.
That's nice. You've never been?
Mm-mm,
Oh,
he
yeah.
has.
Yeah, it's great. I could definitely do that.
Parents were just there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't beat it. Just go by he doesn't golf, does he?
No.
No.
But we could, though.
No, yeah, if you golf, I mean, the links golf is unbelievable. But yeah, it's great. Great. By the coast is, I hate Dublin. Dublin's
We're gonna travel around.
Yeah.
He likes Galway.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I like the small little coastal towns. But listen, it's your trip. It's your big birthday.
Gonna go on a tour of any breweries?
I guess. I haven't
question
planned
on
it
that.
It
out.
always feels like Justin's accusing you of something when he asks a question.
No,
You said drunk or something?
no.
Going to any
She's never been
breweries,
drunk on the air. She's never called in drunk. Why would you say that?
Thanks.
Congratulations. You're the first person to turn 40 and have a birthday and go somewhere. Jesus. What were you saying, Justin, before we interrupted?
I found this new podcast called
What's it called? Just Talking?
No, Politicking.
Politicking.
With no G, just the apostrophe.
Politicking. Ticking.
Seems like you got a pretty good idea on the vibe of this thing.
It seems like it's pretty laid back to me. I don't know.
That's right. You get it.
Man, what's happening, man? You got Marshawn, Beast Mode, Lynch,
Doug Hendrickson.
and Gavin Newsom, and you're
Wait a
listening.
minute, what?
It feels like a sketch.
For real?
What's up, motherfuckers?
Marshall Lynch had a great reinvention of himself. You
Yeah.
know? Like he was in the whatchamacallit.
He's
what was
hilarious.
What was that comedy last year? Plays the teacher. I watched it with KFC and fights during surviving when they were backstabbing me. I ever watched 4 nights in a row. It was fine.
Bottoms.
Is that what it was? Yeah, but he's he's
Yes.
a nice personality.
Do you know who the middle guy is?
I heard Gavin Newsom and Marshawn Lynch. I didn't hear the second name.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Apparently, it's their shared agent.
Oh, really? That's perfect. That's perfect.
Doug Hendrickson.
And Gavin Newsom, and you're listening to Politicking. What does politicking even mean?
So this is how politicking work out, right?
I can wrap
There's
my head
bridge
around
and
it, Gavin.
gaps. You sit down, you come to the round
Hold on. Let me hear the beginning again. Let me hear them introduce themselves.
Man, what's happening, man? You got Marshawn, Beast Mode, Lynch,
Doug Hendrickson.
And I'm Jerry Callahan.
What does politicking even mean?
That I would listen to.
That'd be great.
Marshawn Lynch seems like a nice enough guy. I don't know.
I've heard he's nice.
Yeah? Where the hell have you heard that from?
Somebody I know has met him.
Where?
He did it. It's not a very interesting story.
Such
But he-
suspense.
You said it.
Well, now we have to ask who, Julie.
Somebody in the hotel business?
No, he was doing an internship at an agency in San Francisco.
Oh, la-di-da. You nice guy?
Yeah, I heard he's nice.
Who you heard is not nice? It's famous.
I don't know.
Steve Robinson?
Well, yeah, I know he's not nice.
So you hate Steve, huh?
I don't hate Steve. I like Steve. I've been, listening to all the old episodes.
You think he's an asshole, though?
I think he's an asshole, for sure.
I love Steve, and I think Mike, we think he's an asshole, right?
That's the thing. He's never off
But you know
air.
what I mean,
he's never
though.
been an asshole to me.
That's true. I just keep thinking we were talking outside after. He was just 2019 Steve.
Yeah, maybe
Do you think the power of the main wires turned him into a
corrupted him.
monster?
Maybe the off-air guy is fake, but he's always very nice to me. And then
Same.
on air, he can be an asshole.
Yeah.
But that's why I think it's a character.
Yeah, maybe. All right. What else you got, Justin?
Be a lovable asshole.
What do you
I
think?
think what we love about him is that he's an asshole.
Yeah, but
So
I think
that's
Mike's
what
right
makes it
that
tough.
when it gets forced, it's like
Yeah, for sure.
it's like Justin with his voice thing the other day.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit.
It's obviously fake.
That was
fake.
clearly fake.
Clearly fake.
That was
Not-
fake.
not
He's a
fake?
child though, but that's fine.
Were you taking Mick stealing that from Mick yesterday?
What's that?
When Mick's like, I'm dealing with a child.
I didn't understand Mick's bit yesterday with Justin.
That was weird.
Well, it felt like again with Mick. I actually thought Mick was pretty good yesterday, but once he got past that, but he's like, I'm mad, but he's like, oh, I'm not that mad. He always does that.
He held on to it. Both days he was in here, he didn't mention Justin being late.
Right.
So it was just a thing where he's like, I need something. I need a little juice tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah.
going to call out Justin.
I thought he did well yesterday. Though. I thought it was his best.
I always enjoy him on the show, but
Yeah.
I don't think he needs that.
No, I agree. I don't disagree with that. He's searching. He's searching. We'll see. I mean, the job may be open. I don't know. What's that, Justin? What are you gonna say?
I said mix the man.
What else? What's next?
I can't.
When do you take the job?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, yes, I think he would in a heartbeat.
It's a mystery.
It's a long commute.
It is. Yeah. I don't know.
He could move. He seems like he's looking to get out of there anyways.
That's true. You can take Coleman's place. 3/10 of a mile away. What else you got, Justin?
That's right. Yeah.
So the Obamas endorsed Kamala Harris.
I saw that. They had a very natural phone call.
Yeah, that was definitely didn't sound.
Was it staged?
Your phone call with your brother in Portland sounded better than this.
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi. You're both together.
Then it cuts to the Obamas call Kamala.
Why would that be surprising, by the way?
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
Michael Obama.
To say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder.
This feels like those ones that Harry watches where it's like it's not actually them talking, but it's like lips. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
Trump will be like, oh, it's like fake with Obama. They love that. That's what it feels like to me. I'm telling you though, if she picks Kelly as her vice president, I'm voting for them.
Wow.
I like astronauts and I like bald guys.
I like that take.
Yep.
I love that take.
And I don't like JD Vance. I have an adopted daughter. JD Vance, like you can't have if you don't give birth, it's not. He's like I hate that shit. I don't like him. I don't like I'm fine with him fucking a couch, but I don't like the other stuff. Fuck a couch, you want to fuck a couch?
People are saying that was fake now.
I don't know if I know that story.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
I don't know that story.
Steve Robertson reported it.
Mike says, well, you see what the coach is wearing.
Well,
I mean, it's suggestive. Yes. Who knows?
Certain patterns.
Yeah, right.
You're left with no choice.
Kind of asking for it, honestly. Yeah, so that was, whatever. Now Trump's saying he's not going to debate her?
Yes, he said
that's a pussy move.
No, he should.
He will. He can't.
Why, what's the logic?
Because it's not real. It's corrupt because of.
It's a funny answer, but why wouldn't he? Because wouldn't he destroy her in a debate?
I actually think she's going to get under his skin. He's going to sound like angry. If he's disciplined like he was against Biden, he'll do fine. He's not a great debater. Like he'll throw in little jokes, but like his stuff.
He's a more entertaining debater.
Right. He says nothing of substance, but he doesn't. That's not what he needs to do.
Given the continued political chaos surrounding crooked Joe Biden and the Democrat Party, general election debate details cannot be finalized until Democrats formally decide on their nominee. There is a strong sense by many in the Democrat Party, namely Barack Hussein Obama, that Kamala Harris is a Marxist fraud who cannot beat President Trump, and they are still holding out for someone, quote, better. Therefore, it would be inappropriate to schedule things with Harris because Democrats very well could still change their minds. So I kind of get where he's coming from.
That's not why he's doing it.
Of course not.
No, that's stupid. I mean, she's the nominee. It's done.
But his people eat that. They're like, yeah, they are frauds.
Sure, but how about like the swing state, the swing voters still? Like they don't care about that stupid shit. They want to see a debate between the two.
I think he's just doing it just to say he denied it, and then he will.
He'll debate. They're definitely.
I think it's just a power move
They'll
for
definitely
sure.
Debate. That's definitely going to happen.
We really want a president that is in a sketch where she's going, "Oh, you two are together." It's a tough world to live in.
Do we really want a president who thinks that Hannibal Lecter's alive though, or is dead rather? Who's alive? I don't know. I don't want either one of them, but that's what we're stuck with.
Julie going "ugh" is what'll save me when the media comes after me for that comment.
That's a good point.
I had a woman on my side.
What else, Justin?
So I mentioned the other day about how Mr. Beast's partner there, Ava, was in the process of getting
gone. Mr. Beast kicked him out, right?
Mr. Beast said, "You're out." But then also, here's the thing: they're coming for Mr. Beast now.
What did Mr. Beast do?
Oh, there's some old sound that isn't great of him, like reading. He used to do like long form streams where he would do like 24 hours.
Yeah, he'd like count to 1 million.
Yes, or something like that.
God.
And so he would read the chat sometimes, and these were some of the things.
Oh boy.
Selling N-word for $400 money? The most I would pay is like $300. Sorry, $400 is just out of my price range for that type of stuff. QQ, shut the fuck up, you stupid faggot. If the video was lived, how would I call you a stupid faggot? Exactly. It's not lived, fucking dumbass. N-word, 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 N-word. Thanks, Hustlin, for the donation.
Let's not have him actually saying that word, Justin, if we can prevent that.
He doesn't say the N-word.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
No, boys. No more typing the N-word in chat. No more cursing. Selling 10 for $69 each. That's a steep price. I don't think you're going to get any sales.
People are trying to cancel him.
But we are 5 minutes. We started at 9:30, right? 5 minutes from now will be 11:10. That's an hour and 40 minutes. That's how long
Jeez.
That's how long Ted was at that seat.
Oh no!
Oh, that's crazy.
Holy shit.
That's how long.
All right, that does put things into perspective.
Yes,
for
I
me.
mean, think how long it's been listening to Julie tell her stories and John tell her stories. Think of how long that is. And then Ted is sitting there with a ginger ale.
Oh my god.
Just sitting there looking at his wheelchair, just trying to like use the force like I would do as a kid to try and will the wheelchair closer to him.
I tried that too.
Every kid tried that.
What if? Oh, yeah.
Wow, that does change things for me.
Who's a bigger asshole, Coleman or Steve?
Coleman.
He's a bigger asshole.
You can't leave a disabled person by themselves. Like, I wouldn't do that to Mike.
It's true.
Damn.
I would.
Damn, Julie.
I didn't mean it that way.
Thanks.
But like, see what you want about Mike.
I've never been alone in a room before.
Mike is obviously severely disabled. We all agree on that.
Sure.
But he could get up from his chair and you just can't get out and just like, he can walk
I
to
can
the
call
bathroom.
an Uber and leave.
What if his
Yes.
cane was like around the corner?
That's
like
what Coleman
the
would do to
wheelchair?
him. That's what Coleman would do to him. He'd spin him around and throw his cane and say, all right, I'll be back in a few minutes.
But I would be able to, if he moved it to the other room, I'd be able to get up and find it. Hopefully.
Or at least,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. You get somewhere.
Attempt to find
Yeah,
it.
you could, right. I mean, you could say, Ted couldn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
I do feel like we're treating Ted like a child a little bit,
that-
but he kind of is, and
Well,
that
he's
physically in that.
treating him like a handicapped guy. Like
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
His wife should have smacked Coleman if she knew about it that night.
Wow.
Instead of pawing all over me.
Too busy, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm very jealous of that hug.
Of what?
Jesus, keep it in your pants.
Michael hug you after the
Jesus
show. Mike
Christ.
can't tell hugs. Oh, Christ. What else?
What doesn't help is that like Ted's stock has like never been higher. And then
Yeah, Ted was good. Yeah, Ted and Mutter,
He was
good,
really
good
good.
combo. Like a good, you get the little weird guy, and then you have Ted.
So what really can only save him from this is if like in a couple months we're like, that's kind of an asshole. If like we
don't
find
even-
more, but
That
I
feels
don't-
like that's impossible.
I
No, he-
agree.
You never
not-
know.
he's
You
just not
never,
an
you
asshole.
never know. But like the guys who turn out to be assholes, I wouldn't be surprised if they turn out to be assholes, even if they were kind of nice at the start.
Yeah.
Like Ted is like a good. Like what is Ted? How is Ted gonna be an asshole?
I can't imagine.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is that's like the only safe way like Coleman like people forgive him for this.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess. But even then, I think it's gonna be too late.
You would, yeah.
He's still disabled.
I think it. That's not true. If Coleman just changes his ways, then people forget about it.
I think they might forget
Yeah,
about
people
the
forget
being
about stuff
late.
on the show. It's true. Yeah, they'll just.
Well, they will to an extent.
I guess, but he's not gonna. He doesn't. People like that don't change.
Well, we'll see.
Don't break up with your stupid fucking friends again. Who used to sleep till noon. Those guys, they're different. They
Well,
probably weren't
I'm
rich
saying
kids. I
people
bet you
in
they weren't.
college in
They probably
general.
weren't rich kids.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, not a lot of rich kids at Westfield State.
No, it's look at those professors for Christ's sake.
That's fair.
Essentially, it was a camp. Got people singing and bringing light to you guys.
It really is like the episode of Community where John Michael Higgins is doing Dead Poet Society.
Oh yes,
That's-
yes.
That's what Westfield State
It's
was.
true. Well, Coleman used to hug you all the time, right?
Oh yeah, he still does.
Creep.
What do you mean? What do you mean he still does?
You just did like the other day.
No, like when I see him. Yeah,
He's a hugger. He's a lover.
I've never experienced
Nice.
that actually.
it's pleasant.
Yeah, Coleman's never tried to hug me.
No.
Nobody tries to hug me.
He gives great hugs.
Who, Dave?
Yeah.
He does. Well, he's like a woman. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's feeling you up.
I don't think I've hugged Mike before.
You haven't?
No.
I don't think I've touched Mike very. Oh no, that's not true. Whenever he's walking, I
Sure.
touch him.
Yeah.
I bet you've touched him a lot, actually.
Yeah. When I'm sleeping.
Yes.
Molested him.
That'd be wild if you woke up one
That's
night
the
and Justin was just like done with you. Just like,
Like
great for the show.
One of Cosby's victims. I just see him zipping up.
save that for the show.
They'll never fucking do.
What's that?
I have you bunking up with Justin on the North Dakota trip, Mike.
Nice. Okay or no?
Nice. I guess so.
So Coleman has his own room?
But if Coleman gets fired,
No,
you
I'll get the floor.
Coleman has his own room?
Well, I just booked 3 rooms. I asked. What?
Isn't Justin Coleman's boss? He should have his own room.
That's true. You want to sleep with Coleman?
I'll sleep on the floor. We can.
I'd
we can-
rather
we can
my
cancel
own
a
room.
Mike have his own room, and Justin can stay with Coleman.
You can cancel a room. Well, I'll sleep on the floor.
That's not good for your back.
It's actually great for your back.
Well, let's not get into bits, Justin. I'm not
That's-
sleeping on the floor.
it's
You're
not
an
a bit.
adult. You're an adult. You don't sleep on the floor. Get your own room. It's fine. It's fine.
How times have changed. I remember in 2020, in Miami,
He
Florida.
did sleep on the floor.
Slept on
With
the
my
floor.
room.
Why didn't you give a shit about you? Then you didn't work for me, did
Yeah,
you?
you're moving on.
I was with the show then.
You worked for the show?
I was,
He was an intern.
Oh.
Show.
Fine. Sleep on the. You want to sleep on the floor?
Yeah.
All right. Sleep on the floor. If you want to sleep on the floor, sleep on the floor. That make you happy?
A little bit.
Okay, sleep
You
on
want-
the fucking
you want
floor
a
in North
Days Inn?
Dakota.
I'll take the single room while he's on the floor.
Good guy.
No, that's right. Just also wants to stay in shitty hotels, Mike. Remember that bit?
Yeah.
You want that too, or no?
Days
Just
in.
on the life on the road.
Is that what you want, Justin?
It was just the cheapest hotels. Days in, they get the job done.
Okay,
You're not.
I'm not staying at the Days Inn.
You don't have to.
Thank you. We're not. You don't have to either.
But like,
He
what,
likes
Trip is,
it.
the trip is sponsored. You know what I mean?
but what's the point though? Like, if you just need to like,
Because the room's nicer.
I know, but like, it's not like a.
What's the point of staying at Days Inn, I would ask?
Well,
it's
Justin,
a bed.
I'm not staying in we're not staying in $700 rooms.
That's a good point.
Like we're going up like a notch or two. Like
The
a
point of
decent-
not staying at
that's
Days
what
Inn
I
is
keep
not getting
saying,
bed
too.
bugs.
It's clean.
Yes,
It doesn't
no bed
smell.
bugs.
The AC is good. It's nice. It's clean. It's newer.
Some of those AC units at the Days in, they just rip. They just
Well, then
nonstop.
then fucking stay where you want.
You're
then.
gonna have a pube on your pillow.
He doesn't care about that. Well, he doesn't like pubic hair. That's true. That's when it ends for him.
that's-
That's when the party's over.
He's glad when it's off.
Yes. So you're damn right with that.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
All right. What else, Justin?
I have this sound from it's from a couple days ago on Fox News. They're talking about a sorority that's going for Kamala Harris, and people are debating whether or not he said colored sorority or
College sorority, right?
Yes.
It sounded like colored to me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Go
My
ahead.
ears on this.
No, he
Yeah,
couldn't go
anyone's
more
gonna
than
be better, right?
Yep, couldn't go more than 15 minutes. She's very good on the prompter. No one even doubted that. She had 3,000 people there. Why are they there? A lot of them have to do with, hey, I'm a Democrat. I thought we were going to go down in flames. Now we have a shot. But the problem with Kamala Harris, number one, she has not had a record exploited heavily. The Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a college sorority, like
College.
You think so?
Yeah, he's
No.
like,
I heard colored.
I think colored.
I think now I heard it's the first time he might have just said college with like a weird pause in it.
yeah, he fucks up, but he says he's saying college.
Let me hear it one
show up for the Prime Minister's joint session of Congress today. She'd rather address in the summer a sorority, a college sorority.
Yeah, college.
In the summer,
I think it is.
a
This is like Yanni and Laura.
It is.
What are you
Yeah,
here?
right. What dress is it? Yeah. I think that's right. Because I heard on my phone, it just sounds more distant. Yeah, that's what
He's
said.
saying college.
Yeah.
A colored sorority.
That was my only thing. I was like, boy, if he's saying that's awfully bold. Like, you really want that guy FAN get in any trouble?
I looked. No.
He was on like yesterday.
He was still tweeting away
Odyssey,
and
that Odyssey, man, they love stuff like that.
nothing.
Jeez.
He's no Steve Summers, I'll tell you that.
No, certainly not.
Schmoozing.
Me here, you there.
Schmoozing with you till midnight hour.
Jerry Seinfeld's favorite show ever.
That's right, yeah.
Everyone's calling all the time. Jerry and the Queens. All right, what else, Justin?
Did you end up watching any Rat Race yesterday?
Yep, the whole thing.
Yeah, me too.
I really liked it.
Obviously, you know who won.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna spoil it though. I'm not spoiling that.
No, it's too
What?
early.
Yeah, it's early. We don't want to spoil that. People want to watch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
give
know.
Give us a hint.
He's the person's in Chicago. Works for Barstool.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I didn't watch it either.
Neither do I. I will watch it. Dave said it was really good. Dave saw one scene. He thought it was good. It was funny. I mean, we have Mincy and White Sox Dave in the kayak. That's funny. You can't go wrong with that. It seems like it seems like a pretty good buzz though. No?
Yeah, it's got 85,000 views.
That's great.
Nice.
Yeah, good for Clemmer. Like, he's working. He's trying. He's trying stuff. So I'm happy for him.
That was a funny clip when he's like, "The wind is taking us. There's no sail."
Yeah, it's.
Dave's
that-
right
not that
though.
funny.
That's like the perfect type of barstool content, getting guys doing
Definitely
that shit.
idiots doing dumb
Yeah.
stuff. You
That's-
can't. That's why I think an Amazing Race would be great.
Oh,
I'll be your partner.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
What? You're not.
Dave's like, we got to get Julie.
Oh, not at Barstool. At the real Amazing Race. That would be fun.
I don't want to travel all around the world and eat.
With you.
And hang out with you. Other than that, I'm in. Why don't you do it, Justin?
That'd be so
The
fun.
Amazing
I would
Race?
totally
I've
do
never
that.
seen The Amazing. Is it just Rat Race?
But it's like
Well, it's-
all
yeah.
different.
But it's like going from
locations.
Chicago to Utah.
No, it's like going from Chicago to like Egypt.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Or wherever. They go all around the world.
That would be
yeah.
so fun, Justin.
I wouldn't go to Egypt. It's a
Was Julie
I've
this?
been to Egypt.
not a safe
I'd like
name.
to know if Julie was this thirsty on the dating scene. Like, was she that desperate?
Sounds like you want to have sex with Justin in Egypt to go on the Amazing Race. Huh?
There's no sex involved. It's a contest.
Justin will have
There has to
diarrhea
be.
the whole time.
That would be. Oh,
Why
in Egypt?
is
Are you kidding me?
He's
Absolutely.
puking and shitting the whole time.
What part of they don't have sex on The Amazing Race? I mean, maybe they do.
I wasn't suggesting they did.
It is a good show, though. It is a good show. You never seen it, Justin?
I have not.
That's a good show.
Amazing
Still
Race
on.
Sex.
Oh, I don't think they've had that on there, to my knowledge.
No, they've had.
Has The Amazing Race ever had any issues or scandals?
Had to have with people. There have couples on there and stuff.
Well, the couples probably fuck.
I would think. I mean, well, I don't know how long it is. I don't know.
But they also have like moms and sons.
Yeah.
Remember back in the old days with like road rules and all that stuff? Like they weren't real world. They weren't allowed to have sex in the house, and they would get kicked out and stuff.
Oh yeah, that
and
was a
then
big
it would all
deal.
yeah.
But they definitely were.
Now they
allowed.
want it to happen.
Yeah.
What's that, Justin?
There's a show now where it's like they put a bunch of hot people in a room
it's
together.
Too Hot to Handle?
Too Hot to Handle,
It's the
yeah.
great. So it's,
I've seen this
it's so
commercial
fake.
before or something.
So the show is like they put a bunch of hot people together, and the rules are basically you can't fuck. Like there's there's a number that you
money.
would win at the end.
if you
an
don't
amount of
do
money,
it.
and if you make out, they deduct X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And these people, they're like, I don't know how I'm gonna make. They're like 3 hours in, and they're like, I just gotta fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
These kids, man, they love it.
Yeah.
Jesus. What else?
I saw that Shark Minahan added some names to the Minifan of the Year.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, what we
so
got?
we had Beyond Average Mick was added.
Does he count? I guess he's part of the show
don't
in
see
a
why
weird
not.
way. Okay. Yep. All right.
Be a Man guy.
Sure. He's always around.
Chris Clemmer.
Yeah.
For what?
Exactly.
What are the odds?
This is that. Well, these odds aren't out yet. He's gonna have these updated.
Clemmer did give the speech at Papagino's, coach the.
That's true.
Yeah.
Did Clemmer do something for Portland? I don't even remember.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
he did something.
He did. What the hell did he do?
Oh, was it the
No, he was sleeping on all of like.
Oh, that was very funny.
yeah,
yes, that was good. He came in and did that.
Yeah.
He traveled for that.
Yes.
Yeah, Clemmer's a good guy. Good guy.
Barstool Big Cat.
Yeah, good fan. I mean, I wouldn't call him the fan of the year.
Last one, Tim Riggles.
I don't think so. Good guy, but has he done anything to be the fan of the year? I don't think
Speaking
so.
of Minifan of the Year, did that is Jeff banned from calling the show now?
I think that phone call affected
That
him.
makes me sad.
Not the phone call, it's the
The
song.
song.
The song. I'm sorry. The song about the phone calls. Yeah, I think that affected him.
I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Jeff.
I think the guy who wrote the song is not sad about that. Yeah, he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back.
Once Coleman's back.
I have a question
Yes.
for you.
All right.
You fuck.
How hard are you
What's
right
my
now?
husband watch?
What did you say, Jeff?
What are you doing with
Oh, go ahead.
No, on the show
Into the mic.
before
It moves now.
Take it easy, Justin. Jesus.
before
Pretend it's just print.
Open up.
God almighty. Go ahead.
before Canobie Lake, you said that the Boston Tea Party was a new ride at Canobie, and I'm just wondering what year do you think that was added?
It was probably 1990. No?
No,
What
I got
year?
it right on 1998.
Yeah, well, for me, it's a new
That's
ride.
a new ride.
Well, when I was a kid, it wasn't there.
I did not report this
Mm-hmm.
from Canobie Lake, but you know how you could stand on the thing and get splashed by it?
Yes.
They've boarded that up.
You can't get splashed?
Well, you
You're
can
still on the side. You can.
you can't
You still go there now? Is it like an adult?
I went there on the 5th of July. I love Canobie Lake.
With who?
My husband and my aunt.
Did you bring any kids or anything?
No. It's
neither
way
did
better
Justin.
without kids.
That's true. Did you go on all the rides?
Not all of them. My aunt has back injuries, so we mostly did the tamer rides
Okay.
and the lazy river.
Oh, Lazy River's great.
It'd be great.
It's a
if-
great Lazy River.
That'd be,
Great,
yeah,
lazy
look
river.
good.
It'd be great if when Justin was roaming around that day, he just bumped into Julie. And, hey, what are you doing here?
Go ahead, Justin. What were we talking about? I'm sorry.
Talking about how the Boston Tea Party
Yeah,
it's boarded up.
That stinks.
Someone must have fell or something.
Yeah, you slip and you split your head open and they sue and then they gotta stop it. That's the goddamn thing.
It's nicely renovated, though.
Boston Tea Party?
I worked at Canobie one summer.
I didn't know
operated
that. Operated what?
The Boston Tea Party.
You did?
I had operated
You
some
did,
other rides.
the
too.
thing?
You just press a button and you make a speech.
Was there any issues at all or no?
No.
No?
I operated the Turkish twist, too. People would puke all the
I
time.
would never go. You have to clean up or
No,
no?
I didn't have to.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's just saying that makes me sick. That's one of those rides
don't
that
like that
spins like
ride.
crazy. I can't do that. No. The best ride at Canobie Lake Park is the Boston Tea Party. It's
quick.
No, I like the Flume better.
The Flume sounds good.
Cannonball is the best. Although it never
get sick.
occurred to me until this last time that name is kind of offensive. The Yankee
Yankee
Cannonball.
Cannonball? It's grandfathered in.
And also, it's against the British.
Yeah.
It's against it's against the South in the Civil War.
Well, we won.
Why is it
We don't
offensive?
care if we
Offensive
offend
to
them.
who? The people who own
South.
slaves?
Montana.
Yeah, Montantes would never go on that ride.
It was a war.
I'm being an
It
asshole.
was a war against the South. They were
Brothers fighting brothers.
That's
Cousins
true.
Fighting cousins.
Well, look at Coleman. He turned his back on the black community. What else?
And then he didn't, and then he did.
That's true. That's true.
What are the odds you see this new Skibbity Toilet movie opening night with Harry Minter?
Great question. He was very excited about it.
I meant to ask Mutt yesterday.
What's that?
Isn't his kids all in a Skibbity Toilet?
Are they really? I thought you liked. I thought his kids watch like Oh yeah, yeah, probably, yeah.
What would the plot be of this film?
I saw that they're like Michael Bay is producing it.
Yes.
Which, let's face it, this is not Martin Scorsese.
Sure.
But he was saying it's like he envisions like a John Wick kind of thing. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity Ohio toilet.
So it's going to be a serious movie?
Well, the name of it's Skibbity Toilet. I don't know how serious.
That's what I'm asking.
That's why the name of the movie. That's why in the movie the guy's last name was Schindler, not Skibbity Toilet. Skibbity Toilet.
I understand,
would not have been a great
but
movie.
John Wick is a
right.
This is worth 3 flushes.
Yeah, I don't.
This is worth 4
That's
flushes.
what I'm saying. I don't. You're right. I don't quite know. I think in more of an action sense. He's saying.
Okay.
I think you're right. I mean, I don't know. But Harry was excited. He said Skibbity Ohio, and I told him.
Wow.
That's a good sign. I'll go see it.
That's a good sign.
Things are looking up.
I can sit through again. It's stadium seating Saturday afternoon. I can push that button back, put popcorn on my stomach, and fall asleep.
Yeah.
I don't. He'll wake me up at 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go.
Well, Harry's just either would he be laughing his ass off, or
it could be. I don't know.
Or will he be crying? Who knows what this could be?
I'll go to any dumb rom-com or any horse shit movie. I enjoy the movie experience.
Yeah, I agree. I can take a nap. I like the previews. I can have a little popcorn. It's all a win. But yeah, there's no way that's going to be anything short of a dreadful movie. But I don't even know if it matters anymore.
Also, who knows if they? It could be one of those where it's like people mock the title and everything, and it's like actually it was really good.
Pretty good.
Like
yeah.
you'd be surprised. It was really good.
Well, the Emoji Movie was maybe the worst movie ever made. So
is that right?
Yeah, that was
not a good.
That was maybe the worst movie ever made. Were you saying, John?
I watched that World of Warcraft movie. That wasn't that bad. Like movies like that kind of stuff could just turn
Dungeons
out
and Dragons. Everyone said was good.
Or Dungeons and Dragons. That's
90% Rotten Tomatoes or something. So
I can't trust.
I call it World of Warcraft.
Can't trust who?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay, why not?
I don't know. I feel like they give too many movies good ratings.
Yeah, that's definitely true. They are soft now. Soft. Everything.
Well, they don't give
everything-
anyone anything. It's the
they do.
audience and the critics, right?
Yes.
Well, critics is one, audience is the other. Yeah.
But like, do the critics work for Rotten Tomatoes?
No. They
I think
they
then
collect
the critics
but the
then
critics are
are-
softer. That's for sure. Everything is like certified fresh now. That is true. Have you seen any good lately, Julie?
I've been watching like some movies from the Oscars that I hadn't seen yet. That movie, Poor Things.
Oh, yeah, did you like
really
it?
fucking weird. Yeah, I did like it though.
Yeah, it was weird. It was pretty good though. It was okay. It was alright.
Creepy though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw last night or the night before the Holdovers.
Oh, did you like it?
I loved that. Yeah.
It was a good movie. I liked it. I liked it really all the way till they went to Boston. I didn't really love that. The thing with the dad, I didn't like that much.
Oh, that was
Yeah, you liked it?
emotional. I like emotional stuff.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. What was I going to say to you, Justin? No. What else?
I was thinking driving in today.
Oh,
What is a box office?
What do you mean?
Like, why is it called like, oh, Deadpool did 500 million at the box office?
So
Why can't they just
Montante
say
calls her.
At the. Why can't they just say, like, what is a box office?
Well, try and take a guess. I'll give you the actual definition, but take a guess.
It is.
I think I know.
Back in the day, they would put all the money in a box in the office, and so it would be like, oh, count the box office.
Why don't you try again?
Count the box office.
I'm looking for the actual definition.
It is.
I'm guessing it's where you.
Oh, actually, I am actually wrong.
Yeah, it's where you.
But you're not right, by the way. But
I thought you were gonna go. Oh,
I was right. Okay,
Holy
okay.
shit.
It was common in the design of old theaters for tickets to be sold in a separate, secure box-shaped structure big enough to hold just one or two clerks, like the.
Still is
yeah,
so.
right,
So it's still like that.
Yes,
Yeah, the State
that's
Theater has
yeah,
that.
because this one said the term box office originated in Elizabethan era, when affluent people would sit in private boxes to watch theater. But that's what I thought was more like when you go in, you know, like the old theaters have those little boxes in there when you get
Right in
your
the front.
tickets.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Learn something new every day.
And maybe it's also they had a private room where they had big boxes with all the money in it.
Money.
You might be right. Yeah, that's probably why they call
It
it.
feels like when you go. It's almost like on the nut. There's no mystery to it.
I actually looked up. I was like, is it something else?
It's an office shaped like a box.
Yes. Yeah. You like the older theaters. You must have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have,
Like the State Theater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's why they
I
call
just
it
didn't know why like that refers to the money.
that. That's where the money is being exchanged.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Yes, it does now.
I want to see that movie Trap next weekend.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, the trailer looks good. I don't know if it's going to be good. Who knows?
The trailer does look good.
Yeah. I will see that. What else, Justin?
I don't got much else.
I watched that Sean Penn documentary last night that he made about Ukraine.
How was it?
He's a wild guy.
He's
man.
a crazy guy.
And like before this, I thought, okay, he's an asshole, but I don't know if he's an asshole in a way. Like he just goes to wherever there's action. Like he's a an
Oh,
action
he's crazy.
junkie.
He is
now.
crazy.
You're gonna get Zelensky
He
killed
had
now?
Zelensky. He got Zelensky on this thing the day after the Russian invasion.
Oh, he's a
That's
madman.
wild. I
He's a
mean, he was
madman.
in Kyiv the day after the invasion. That's why. I mean,
Does he still act?
Not much.
I don't think so.
He was just in something. let me
Daddy-o.
see. Yeah, right. That's
He's an angry guy, though.
yeah. It's too bad. Great actor.
Yeah.
Great, like one of the greats, but just fucking got too crazy.
It's worth it. If you're interested in the Russian-Ukraine stuff, it's a good watch, actually. Like, I thought it was going to be a piece of trash. It's not, and it's free on YouTube. Not a bad watch at all.
He's also not so crazy. Once El Chapo makes a few threats, he backed off.
He's not so wacky then.
Well, didn't he get El Chapo caught?
Is he with his girlfriend or something?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah.
Madman. What's going on at blindmike.net?
Why Are You Laughing episodes are going up. Go check them out. The Howard Stern episode's up now. Sunday at 10 a.m. We'll be live.
There you go. Nice. That's a big audience for that. Sunday,
Yes.
10 a.m. live. What do
We're
you
also
do?
like 10 people away from 1,000 subscribers.
Let's do it.
So
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Jesus. Banging
Christ's
our
sakes,
heads on
please
that
let
number.
this man get to 1,000. What are you going to be talking about Sunday?
A lot of stuff. Chris D'Elia, Stuttering
John, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
All
Sure,
the,
yeah,
all our Richard Ojeda.
Of course, you got that for Joe Jetta.
Yeah.
Let's do it with John, I think.
You're a political guy. Let me
Am I? Okay.
toss this at you.
Sure,
See, confirm it for Sunday.
Sure.
Is Project 2025, is there literature in there that suggests they are going to outlaw interracial marriage?
Yes.
There is?
Yes.
Probably.
Because this is what my guy Richard Ojeda has been talking about.
Maybe. I have no idea. I don't even care. When I see Project 2025, I just like, whatever. The average voter doesn't give two fucks about that. They're worried about how much fucking gas costs.
Yeah.
Well, he says
They're
we're going back to the 50s.
Well, good. Mike, you're for that.
Damn straight.
Yes. Like you go to the grocery store and friggin' the box of cereal is $11 now. That's what people care about. That's what the common man cares about.
Yeah.
Oh, if I ran for president, I would make that stuff lower. How? I have no idea. But I would do it. I would just say I would do it. Huh?
You'd run a great campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I have no answers. I have no solutions, but neither do they. I don't know why it costs. I don't even know why things are more expensive. I don't understand any of it. I have no brain for that.
That's a good yeah. I don't know. Why
That's
does
actually-
it cost that much?
Because
Yeah,
they
I don't have
print
any
money.
idea.
Because they print money.
The government.
Or the Fed.
Yes. I understand that. But I'm saying I don't. I guess, yeah, right. I guess that's the answer. I suppose that's the answer. Fine. So that's all at blindmike.net, Blind Mike Project.
Yes.
We're back next week. Full week of shows. We have no idea who's here, right? Mike will be here a couple of times. Any idea anybody else?
Coleman will be back.
Oh, right. Coleman's back Monday. Mike, it's me, you, Justin, and Coleman Monday, right?
That's exciting.
Has to be.
Gotta be. Any predictions?
He'll be on time.
You know, it's a show, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a prediction.
Okay. I mean, you're aware you communicate.
Yes, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Because if I said what was in my mind was maybe he shows up but he shows up on time. That's my prediction.
I think he's going to go after people.
Oh, no.
What's that, Mike?
What the hell just happened? It was
Who
like
even know? You have a stroke? Who's he going to go after? Go after people. Who's he
Like
going after?
everyone it's his one chance to just go after everybody's trashing him the last 2 weeks. I would take the opportunity to go after people.
I don't think anyone's really like unfairly trashed him.
That's the only problem.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
Who's
It's
taking?
all
No one's taking
justified.
shots at him. Not right. Yeah. I think he's going to be meek.
I think so.
Which is going to piss me off even more.
I think he's going to hear this and try not to do that.
But we'll revert to
It's
it.
a weird spot, though, because I've been there where I'm like, well, I'm not going to fucking scream. And
Right.
Like, I had a few drinks. Who gives a fuck about it? You know what I mean? Like, what's he supposed to do?
yeah. It's tough. It's a tough spot. It's kind of an unwinnable spot. He'll have to take his beating, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more curious about the Ted stuff now than the fucking Canobie Lake Park.
That is, because we need a blow-by-blow.
I want to know what
was
he
doing?
did.
It's almost like when people were doing the Mutt 2 thing when they were blowing Mutt off. I wonder if there's other story when Mutt was blowing everyone off. I wonder if there's more stories like that where Coleman just treat people like shit.
Coleman, that's one thing I will predict is that Coleman won't really. He'll be like, I don't know, it's great. Time just got away from me. I don't know.
But knowing Coleman, like we know Steve, like knowing Coleman, like spending time with him, that actually seems like something he wouldn't do though. Like he sleeps in, whatever. But weren't you surprised to hear that? Because he's like a nice guy. Like
I don't think he was like whatever. I think he just doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't think about time.
But that's a very weak excuse. Like he's unaware of time.
That's like self-realization.
Hour and 40 minutes.
I think it's true though. I think he wasn't like, oh, I need to get back because Ted's sitting there. I think he's just, like, it was a careless.
If you got your car right now with no traffic, you can get to Hartford in an hour and 40 minutes.
I couldn't.
Well, that's true. Justin maybe could.
I
But
100% could.
But like Ted just sat there. Just sat there.
There's no hustle.
Justin going, I
There's no
promise
what?
you.
He has no hustle.
Yeah, he's no drive. He's no desire. He does just enough. And probably, I don't know if he makes it through next week.
I think he will.
8:30. Is that fair, Justin, or no?
Yeah, it's fair.
That's right? You'll be here, right?
Yeah.
Should be a little earlier just to see if he can do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, though, because then it's like, if I tell him Monday to get here at 3 in the morning, he'll do it then.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything for me. Like, I want to see.
That's fair.
Like I said, I'm more concerned about 3 months from now or 6 weeks from now.
Yeah.
As opposed to Monday. Monday, he'll be on his best behavior. You're probably right on the trip, he'll be on his best behavior. Because he's not going to, because to Justin's point, like, there's one car.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to be. I mean, I guess he could be late if you're in different rooms or wherever. Yeah. But, like,
if we're leaving 6 a.m. one morning,
that's what I'm saying.
He just oversleeps.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be a guy, like, it seems like he's a guy that does not hear his alarm or something, or whatever.
But what is that? That's bullshit.
I don't know.
Some people will hit the snooze on their alarm
yeah.
in the sleep. You know what I mean?
Those people are lazy.
Yeah, it's laziness. It is what it is.
Right. That's what I mean. These people are weak.
I am not lazy.
You just said it was you.
I'm a hustler, but that is me. Yeah.
Selfish.
Did you get up late? You said.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that means you're lazy.
I work.
What time do you get up?
Like 7.
Oh my God, it's like noon. No
7's pretty standard.
Not for me. But like. You're right. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. It's not going to be in the middle of nowhere. Let's say you get lunch, like you go to the food court in a mall to have lunch. It's not going to be like, hey, we're breaking off and walk around the mall. Meet back here in 20 minutes. Like, you're all going to be together.
Yeah. But there will be things every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Are you comfortable if
6 opportunities?
If it's 6:02 and you're supposed to meet at 6 to leave, Justin, are you comfortable enough to get in your car and drive away?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to be.
You have to.
Oh,
I'll make it because I'll find it funny.
That'd be great.
Well, I'd have to take. I'll just take his stuff, put it on the ground, and
put it in the lobby. You can put it in the lobby.
Yeah.
He'll understand.
What would be awkward is if I'm walking
Yeah, I
down
was just
there
gonna say,
holding the
would
stuff and he's there. I would have
There
to
you
tell
go,
him,
man.
buddy. I don't know.
It's not my call.
perfect.
It's not my call. You can say it to
Not.
him.
Yeah.
Coleman-
I could get in trouble.
Coleman does seem like he would Tim from Canton Justin, where he'd be like, I'm getting in the car. Like, what are you talking about?
No,
I'm getting
I
in.
don't think he would.
I don't think he would.
But also, I would tell him. But I stuck to my guns with Tim and Canton. I'd stick to my guns here. Like, I will get in trouble if
Vamoose. Is that what you said?
Vamoose. Go.
If it's 6:05.
You're taking me back to my car.
We're 3 hours late because Coleman won't get out of the car.
But you don't think that's going to happen?
I don't think so. I think also if it came to that, he would understand.
Oh yeah. I don't.
I think it might happen.
That would be incredible. Like at that point, like, would anybody feel bad for him if he had the fucking?
Oh no.
He's loaded. He'll just get an Uber and get a flight back. Like it doesn't matter.
Well, that'll be the turning where there will be people that'll be like, you can't just leave him.
The rules are set right now. Like these.
Oh, I agree.
Like
I'm just saying there will be people.
That's on Coleman. The rules are set. If it happens, like I'm saying, like you guys have to stop to take a piss at a rest area. Josh was like, we're getting in the car in 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Right.
If he's late, he's in that fucking rest area in the middle of nowhere.
Are you gonna time everything then?
Yeah,
too? I love
Justin
that.
and I have to do that, right?
You have 10 minutes to go.
It's not even a bit. People think it's a bit. It's not. This is a test.
It's weird because I can't relate to that at all. Like, if I had to fly home, if you did this with me, if there was something where it's like, if I do something, then I have to get home on my own, I'd be fucked.
You'd be dead.
Like, me getting through an airport, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? But I would.
You
just
know,
be
you're
like,
right. You're right. We know it Mike too, Justin.
But if it was time, I would just be like, well, I'll just be there 45 minutes early then.
It's not that hard to set an alarm and fucking wake up. It's just not that hard. I think Coleman's thing is he stays up late, really late, plays video games, eats, probably drinks a little bit, and then just passes out. Like when you're that passed out, you don't wake up.
Is it a better excuse if he like went out and like went?
I think he did. That's my assumption.
Yeah, I mean, it's a more believable excuse. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's better. Like it's either one is.
They're just as bad as the next. It's,
I mean, 2 weeks ago today, he was like, "Oh, we're fucking getting this done tomorrow, man. We're fucking doing this." I was like,
I know that was.
I'm like, don't worry. He's like, "No, we're doing it. We're doing it."
You'll probably be. Your exact quote was, "Yeah, Coleman, you'll be sleeping." He goes, "No, I get up."
Oh,
I get
that's
up
what you told him the day before.
He's like, "For this show, I don't get up. For Canobie Lake Park, I get up." He fucking slept. He was asleep.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like an asshole in front of a
schmuck.
loser.
For like 5 minutes, and then I went to the studio.
Clean the bathroom.
I did clean the bathroom.
Clean the bathroom.
What a
Ted's
soldier.
sitting there. Like these people just left to humiliate themselves while
then it
Coleman was
was-
sleeping or fucking or doing whatever he's doing.
It was
Drugs.
Jeff who texted me, who said, "Is he actually not there?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "You," and I texted him like, "I think I should leave," and he's like, "You absolutely have to."
That's Minute Fan of the Year stuff right there. That's valuable stuff right there. So we'll see. I don't know. Or maybe he'll quit. Maybe he'll send me a text this weekend and say, "Hey."
He would have done that throughout the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would think so.
Why wait? You know,
I can talk to him in about 10 minutes.
You could talk to him, and yeah. Well, is that when the show's ending, Justin?
Well, just whenever the show ends. I mean, in
So
an
you
hour.
calling the shots?
I'm not
wrap up sound.
I didn't realize we're on the clock here today. I didn't realize that. So you don't want to do the Miltons read then?
No, of course
I
not.
didn't realize that. I mean, okay, so we should call Bill. Tell him you don't want to do the read anymore.
No, I would never tell.
Did you go there for your shorts yet?
I have not. Kirk, I was pooping my pants yesterday.
You don't want to buy shorts.
Shorts. Yeah,
that's true. That's a good point. The store for men, 3 great locations: South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and of course, as I said, the Burlington. I said the Burlington Mall. Or I say South Shore Plaza. Either way, you guys know what I'm talking about. You go to Miltons.com. Get your great clothes. Buy one get one free suit event going on right now. I'll be wearing my Milton suits tomorrow at a funeral, Mike. You'll be wearing a wedding this weekend.
That's right. Yes, and a Milton sport coat. This is a Milton shirt.
Very nice.
3 Milton's outfits this weekend.
Very nice. Where is the wedding tomorrow? Where'd you say? What
It's
part
in
of
this area.
In this area?
An Uber ride away.
Uber ride. It's like a celebrity marriage here. Who's getting married?
The Duke.
Oh, the Duke, right? The Duke is finally settling down for all that trim all these years.
That's right. Yeah.
Finally making an honest man out of him.
That's
That's
right,
good.
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. You're not in the wedding, right?
I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I knew. You get 10% off for a groom's party.
Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, so you're actually in this fucking wedding?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of stinks, huh?
It's not my favorite. I've done it a couple times, and I always dread it. But at the end of the day, it's not that bad.
You're kind of like on the end of the group?
Yeah, how does that
Within
work?
the party? You're not the best man, are you?
I'm not the best man.
Who got the call? Duke's brother?
No, his college roommate,
Who's that?
Matt.
Matt. Oh, of course, yeah. That makes
Nice
more
guy.
sense. Is Dirty Mike and the boys guys or no?
No.
Okay.
That was college. This is high school.
Oh, right, sure.
So Max Saito ever listen to Dirty Mike and the Boys?
I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Miltons.com. Get your great clothes. Buy one, get one free. Suit Vectors roll on. All the summer stuff, as Mike was saying. Summer shoes, shirts, pants. Go take a look around. Justin will be there soon. So go to Miltons.com right now. Anything else, Justin?
I'm just excited to. I've always wondered.
Oh.
What was it like bringing back the cup to Boston?
Oh, I see.
We're going to find out tomorrow night.
We are?
Well, I don't know that. I shouldn't answer. I don't know if Ray's going to give a great answer or not, but that's, people are excited, probably making their way up. Traffic's tough in the summer heading up north, but people are probably making their way up right now to get in line for the Ray Bourque. The chance to finally hear Ray Bourque be interviewed about his Bruins career.
I was surprised Mutt wasn't more empathetic to Clemmer's plight. Like, Ty Law gets a few asses in the seats, and all of a sudden he's a
big star now.
Live show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, he's a little,
He's an event host.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he.
Little Napoleon, these little guys, when they get a little bit of power, they want to take over the world. He's all excited. Imagine if I would, if I knew I was interviewing Ray Bourque tomorrow night, I'd be so sick. I'd be so.
Nerves?
No, just dread over the weekend. Like, I have to talk to this fucking bore. That's going to be so bad.
I think it'll be just as good as the Ty Law one, no?
Yeah, but yes, I do. As do I. Will he branch out, though? The movies, television, music?
Oh, interesting. You think he's going to
Books?
dip his toe?
Yeah, why not? He could become the new, what's his name? Jesus Christ. Byron Allen. He could be the next guy.
Ray, I hear you were in Colorado.
Right, yeah. It's going to be so dreadful.
I wonder if Mutt will pick me to ask a question.
Oh, that'd
Do you have a question?
I mean, they're all organic. I don't know why you would. What do you mean by that?
Did
he send you the script yet or no?
No, I haven't.
No. Those questions are scripted.
Well, they're always like.
I don't know why he pretends
what was
or not.
going through. Like, it's the same questions like Mutt asks 10 minutes earlier.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what do you ask Ray Bourque?
What was it like winning the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, when you ran over that woman, when you were drunk. Like, what was it? I don't know what you're going to ask.
Should that be my question?
Yes. Yeah, you should ask. No, don't do that to Mutt. Don't do that to Mutt.
Making eye contact with Mutt with my hand in the air, going, "Please, for the love of fucking Christ, no one call on this man."
Yeah, he's not. Right now, he's just in his little basement stitching out those Muttstack cards one by one.
I don't think that's how they're made.
He's got a little Bennett doing with his hands so small kids can make it work.
My fingers hurt.
You're coloring outside the lines.
Looks like you're pulling lawn duty.
Now your back's going to hurt.
You will go to sleep. Or I will put you to sleep.
That's 7 o'clock tomorrow.
7 o'clock tomorrow.
And you will be there, we think, with Jack Coleman.
I believe with Jack Coleman, and I believe possible Minifan of the Year Mark might be joining us as well.
Oh, nice.
Wow, great. Fantastic.
Why's Mark going?
Yeah, why?
He wants to see
Ray
Ray Bourque.
Huge Minifan, too.
Mark likes the casino.
He's a school shooter, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah, I think he might have shot up a school
he
or
gives
two.
up a school shooting vibe when I met him that time.
Really?
You need Mark. What about the big guy? What about the big A?
Big A's nowhere to be seen.
Not much big A. The criminal. What's that guy's name?
Oh,
That's what I was thinking of.
No, Anth.
Anth.
Oh.
Anth
your
will not
buddy.
be there.
I hate saying that word.
Anth?
Is that his real name?
It's Ant, isn't
His name's
it? Isn't
Anthony.
Ant short for Anthony?
Yeah. Why is it Anth?
Because his
more
family
bits,
just
more
his
fucking
family
bits.
just called him Anth growing up, and
That feels wrong.
I was like,
you
I
should
was
have
like
stopped
family.
that
You call.
immediately.
You're in this family.
Yeah, you had the power to
I was very
change
close with that
things.
family.
Is that the pizza guy?
Power to change.
Yes, he did bring pizza.
And that's a Springsteen guy. Like he's a big fan.
So was
He
Mark.
is the most annoying person I've ever met in my life.
Oh, he's the best.
That can't be.
I love it.
He's up there. He's in like the top 10 most annoying people I've ever met involving this show. Which is honestly a hell of a list.
That's
What is that
something to
list?
hang his
I would
hat
love
on,
to know
actually.
that
That's-
list. Yes.
I don't think I could. I mean, if you're just spitballing, like anybody in any way involved with the show, that's tough. Like Nipples would probably be on the list.
He'd be honored. He'd be honored to be on that
Home
list.
Yeah. What's that?
So he's a home wrecker.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Oh.
It's not accurate.
It's annoying how good he's in the sack, but that's.
It is annoying when that happens, right, Mike?
Sure.
He'd be on the list for sure. I'm just trying. I mean, you don't want to leave anybody up, but you don't want to move anybody up unnecessarily.
Do you count like that guy Scott from the gym, from Much Gym?
Oh yeah, that
Is that his
has.
name?
Yeah, he's up there for
Speaking
sure.
of Scott's, I got a DM from Scott Doncaster.
Who's that?
He
Oh,
was
the tennis. He called the tennis.
This
game.
is
Oh, the heroin addict?
This is
Yeah.
funny.
He DM'd me yesterday when he found out that Carabas was on. And he says, I have availability Tuesday if you need anyone. Carabas has given me his seats before and believe we have both been with the same girl before.
Okay, I think I'm all set.
That sounds salacious. No.
I think I'm good. That guy is terrible.
Why? He's a good
I don't
announcer.
know. Well, how you so worked up? I don't know why. Because he's boring.
I'm just, yeah.
He was a
Mike,
damn-
put him on your fucking show.
Just that message.
That was my
sucks.
partner.
You guys dumped him the whole time.
No, they're ridiculous.
Put on by Mike Project.
Wow, that's
Him and Jared on there.
come on.
Get salacious.
Salacious.
We only have so much time.
Jesus. All right. It's going tonight, John on the Network.
We got Robbie V at 7, who is running for president, by the way. Vote for Robbie V.
I would vote for him.
I like that.
I'd vote for him. We haven't had Robbie V in here lately.
No?
I'll reach out to Robbie V.
Oh, he's always welcome here.
Awesome. He's at 7. We got Mike and the Minifans at 8.
Who's on there?
We got Jackson from Australia. Mike, I'm having my guy DPR Coleman.
I like him.
He's going to be taking over Mike and the Minifans, running it from like an administration point. So
That's big.
Wow.
he had this
That's
team.
right, Mike.
He had this team booked on Monday. So we got Jackson.
That was almost
Kane.
like I feel like that was like almost a mic drop. Did you play a drop of yourself, Mike? Go ahead. Go, your guy Kane.
Yeah, Jackson, Kane, Fax, BA. I think will be there tonight. Finally, we got Kane is able and Pat Ford.
Well, it's not a bad group.
Yeah, no, it's a good group.
Good.
I'm
Looking
excited
forward to
for
it.
it.
8 o'clock, right?
Not only is it not a bad group, it's a good group.
It's a good group. It's a good group.
It's better than Jay and Vodka sitting there.
That's true. I'm a vodka. I'm a vodka guy.
Just
Mike and Minifans soon will be. You should just do Mike and Minifans leading into certain Republican things like Steve. Just do that full time.
Me and Dan Bongino.
Do the regular Mike and Minifans and just have them start.
I like that.
Because I think Steve, that audience. Will anybody be watching that who isn't a Minifan? Just gonna go
$100?
Yeah, people who hate Chinese food.
$100 is a lot. Yeah, I imagine
It's also not like a night out for those people too.
It's 45 minutes out.
No, what I mean is like, if you're going like if you're interested in triad weed, you're probably I'm gonna guess like middle-aged man.
Sure.
I don't think you're going out spending $100.
You're not bringing the wife to a documentary.
A drive-in movie
But
theater.
you're also
Taco.
not going out with the guys. You're not like, hey, Kirk, me, Andy Nolan, and a bunch of other guys are going to
Well,
go.
that was my point about the $100. You're not loading up the car.
It's kind of come along. It's like Steve was around in 2020. Like the spirit of it was to be outside, have fun, fuck around. This doesn't feel like that.
Right.
It's just like maybe it'll be like a hardcore right-wing rally though.
I think Steve would admit to this.
Yes.
He just thought he could fleece these rules.
Yeah, there's no question. but I think the minute he said that, I was like, ooh, he's read the room wrong though.
I thought, yes, I think he thought the thing would be like, ho.
Automatic buy.
I thought he was joking. I was like, $100 fucking dollars?
How much is your tickets?
Probably about that, but
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, I don't want to be an asshole here, but
Well, no, but also like the pre-show, whatever, the night before event, it's odd
also
to
just a
charge
much
the same
bigger
amount.
thing.
Right.
It's bigger. Like it's not nothing against Steve. It's also a different. I built an audience that does stuff like that. That's like not the main Wire audience.
Right.
Like it was like a lynching, then sure. Like I think you'd probably pack the place, right, Justin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lynching.
No?
Montante would be there.
Oh
They'd
my
get some
God.
Minifans.
Yeah, Montante be selling good, be doing a golf tournament before that. Yeah, so I don't know. I love Steve, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope he has 1,000 people there.
What happens if
There's
no
a
one?
lot of tickets available.
Yeah, what happens if no one
Yeah.
buys tickets for it? Does he still do it?
Oh, Steve will do it. Yeah.
You think?
I think it'd be great if he did with nobody there.
I
Julie.
already. Yeah,
You actually gonna go though or no?
I think so. Yeah.
You said he's an asshole though.
I don't dislike him though.
Okay. Yeah, I love him. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? All right. Anything else, Justin?
No, just keep a lookout for stuff for tomorrow.
What?
Just keep a look. I'll be posting stuff from Mutt's thing
Keep
tomorrow.
a lookout for stuff from tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the future. Okay.
ISO.
Any pool time this weekend?
I don't know. We got to get the diarrhea under
Think the
control.
diarrhea will be okay by tomorrow night?
I don't know. I'm worried about the diarrhea in about whenever the show ends.
Where are you going to do that?
I'm probably going to run to Dunkin' Donuts.
Take some Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I've been taking stuff.
That's why he was wrapping you up a minute ago.
You got to do a poopy?
He's got a shit.
Oh, I got to blow
You
ass.
squeezing it right now?
I got to blow ass, Kirk.
A real man would do it in his pants.
You should make him do like squats.
I'm a fake boy then.
If you do it in your pants, I'll give you Coleman's salary.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Oh.
that's great. Not shitting my pants.
I'll eat some boogers.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That makes him,
desperate attempt.
Oh, yeah. It makes him vomit.
I didn't even get it.
I didn't get
I thought she was just a shock jock.
Just like he's joking around at this point. Huh?
Yeah, I'm just here to produce the show.
You're here to what?
Just produce the show. Make sure everything's going good.
That is true. That is your job. You are right. That is your job
That's my
description.
job.
Produce the show.
Yes.
How long you can go without pooping?
We'll see. You know, it's like
You think you'll be all right tomorrow? But how about tomorrow night, 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock. I should be fine.
You'll be good to go. Okay.
Plug
How many
myself up.
squats do you think you could do right now?
How many squats can you do?
What
on
can
a
you do
normal
normally?
day?
You think? Same as normal?
I'm just
Zero?
trying to think of things that would.
Well, I don't want to go to the bathroom in his pants. He's a grown man. John, thank you very much.
No problem.
Always good to have you here. Julie as well. Are you in town for your family this week?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We're having a family reunion up in the White Mountains.
Oh, that's very nice. Haven't you done that before? Or no?
We do it every year.
Every year.
Wow.
Everyone gets together. Is that your family or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Nice. Enjoy that.
Does your dad come?
No, it's my mom's side of the family.
Okay. We got to figure out when we're going to put the tickets on sale.
Yes.
Saco. Soon. Maybe next week?
Probably.
Can we do that, do you think? Yeah?
Yeah, we can pull it off.
All right. Okay, good. All right.
$500.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
we're going on. No, we're going under. We're going to be the cheapest. We're going. We're $98. We're going under. Back Monday with Coleman, Mike.
Very exciting.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Prove me right, asshole. You son of a bitch.
All right, Justin, go ahead. You're free. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.